Happy
3,
Pride
2,
Month.
1. All right, we're live.
Hell yeah.
Welcome back to WWJSRFHD Marathon. We got an epic race in store. So let's get started, boys.
All right. Yeah, you know, Travis just told me let the bloodshed begin, and all. This is a good ass layout. Okay.
Let the blood.
First off, how the fuck? Why? There's no you.
What?
There's no you in Raosal.
What are you talking about?
Nice.
Oh, what? Who did that?
Oopsie.
Nice. Uh-oh.
I hate all of you.
Stinky.
So, I'm just about ready. I just gotta load my character preset.
Oh, don't do it. Don't get the super hat one, because that crashes the game.
Yeah, it crashes the game, but it's fine. Right?
Yeah, it's fine. Outside the fact that it patently is not fine.
Yeah. Let's go.
Ja. All right.
Ready?
Unironically, are we ready?
Yes.
All right. Let me make sure. Did I have live focus? All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. This is Travis touchdown in No More Heroes, and that is also Travis touchdown in No More Heroes on the other side. I think it's on the right side. Yeah, it's on the right side. Okay.
Yeah. You know, when they ported this game to PC, Travis changed immensely to an anime character.
I mean, he already was, but you know.
I mean, yeah, he was pretty much an anime character. Yeah, this game is just super weird when it goes to HD, you know?
Yeah. It gets
See,
covered
this is
in
why I'm scared.
Vaseline and, you know, all that shit.
This is why I'm scared for, you know, JSRFHD.
All right, so, Travis, nobody cares about Code Vein, so I'm going to talk about No More Heroes. So what I'm doing right here is I'm doing wrestling move kills, because those give you a little bit more money, and it makes the route we're doing for literal slot machine kills a little bit more viable. It's sort of supposed to, like...
crippling gambling addiction.
I mean, I've actually uninstalled 2 gachas from my phone, so I'm doing pretty okay.
You still have the other 4.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so when you kill an enemy like that, you literally get a slot machine. The thing we're looking for is 777s. That literally just, like, vastly changes our money route and, like, makes the route faster if we get it. Otherwise, we kind of just want grasshoppers, but, like, we'll take whatever as long as it's not bells. Also,
Bells
to
are, in fact,
recharge
slowest.
your beam katana, you gotta masturbate. That's literally, like, that's in the game mechanics, so...
Just don't nut.
You know, I mean, it's Travis. He's not actually gonna nut.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, you know, Travis is a stinky boy.
Uh-oh.
Stinky. Alright, so this is a parry. It's gonna make the frame rate go down to like 2 FPS.
Meanwhile, mine's at 60.
Yeah,
You know,
we get it,
HD.
bud. We're on Yeah, you're on HD. I'm playing the game as its developer intended, as in, like, running at a very bad frame rate. And they had to remove all the blood effects from the Japanese release, otherwise it was going to be like NC-17 in Japan. So enemies just dissolve into a cloud of smoke. In fact, the Japanese version is arguably much faster because of that, but nobody bothers running it.
I think it's because none of us speak the glorious language of Nipponga.
Well, we're talking about Korean, you idiot.
Korea doesn't exist.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Alright, so Grasshopper is base because it lets you kill things in one hit. Oh my god, the door! Oh yeah, so I just walked through a door. If you end a cutscene for a door opening really quickly, the door just kind of sticks there. Also, I'm doing this thing with my death blows, which is the thing where I go into the slot machine. I'll do another one, and that is called a triangle slash, and it makes the range and damage a little bit better.
Tell them about the shoot move and spinning the camera.
Well, I haven't gotten it yet. I'll bring it up situationally. Gosh.
Okay.
Talk to me when you get a sub 3-hour time, okay?
Ooh.
I already have a sub. You know,
No, you don't.
3
You have like a
because,
306 or something.
No. I have a 142 because I'm.
Oh
playing
yeah,
Code
the
Vein.
different game. Yeah.
I mean, No More Heroes HD.
Okay, so I got the bells. These are This is fucking garbage. So what you want to do is you don't want to aim at the center of the reticule. You want to aim to the right of the reticle. And then you want to turn using the camera, because you can turn as you're about to fire. And you can also turn like much faster, so. Alright, this is the big room. It symbolizes Travis going on his journey from living his life on rails to living his life in a more open way. That's like literally the context, by the way. This game does a lot of visual imagery. But you can't see it because I play on component and this game's fucking dark and cel shaded.
That's what makes it good.
Yeah, it's dark because it's got the dark themes.
Yup.
Also, I got bars, which means like everything turns into a QTE kill.
Do you hammer the buttons?
Well,
Wiggle
no,
the
you don't
sticks?
hammer the buttons. You gotta press one of 4 buttons.
But do you wiggle the sticks?
You do not wiggle. This is not a Resident Evil 6.
Oh.
Resident Evil 6 will not be appearing in this marathon.
So, give us the deepest lore.
Christ, there's a decent bit. Like, I haven't played I haven't played Travis Strikes Again yet, so, you know, I don't have the full up-to-date on the lore. So there's, like, not, like, the juiciest of tidbits I can give you, but, like, this game really does kind of just, like, layer what it tells you. It's really well done. Like, there's a reason I run this game, and it's because I fucking fell in love with it, the casual playthrough. And then, like, the speedrun is just, you know, the combat and just, like, pizza butt over and over again. So it's not like, you know, the really, really good part of this game, which is, you know, the cutscenes. And the story. Oh, that reminds me, before I forget, I'm going to lose some valuable time to make the game more enjoyable for the viewers. Alright, so... I will be putting on subtitles, and I will be letting the subtitles actually show up by not making my Wiimote speaker act like a phone. Because you literally pick up your phone in certain places in the game, and you like talk into it, or you don't talk into it, you just like listen, and it comes out of your Wiimote speaker. And it's super atmospheric and cool, but like...
It's horrible for streams.
Yeah, it is. So, Sylvia Crystal, this agent from the Whatchamacallit Association, is going to be calling... From the Whatchamacallit Association. That's the intro text. Come on. If you haven't heard the intro, like, of Travis giving the story of this game, like, 5 billion times, then what are you doing?
Did you know that Travis in the second game can turn into a tiger?
Yeah, except the tiger kind of sucks. Actually,
But he can do it.
Yeah, he can do it. Yeah, tiger. Travis' spirit animal, or fursona, as it's commonly known by white people, is a tiger. And there's a lot of tiger motifs. Specifically, an area we're in right now called Destroy Mansion, I believe. Yeah, because it's, you know, right at the edge of town. This first room we went into with like the giant center, or not the giant, the little center circular pool thing, there was a tiger skin rug in there, and that's supposed to symbolize that Travis is in danger. So, and if you look at Travis's UI, there's when you get stuff, there's a little you know, when you get power ups, there's a little tiger in the corner, and it's going towards the tiger to show the stuff of the power. The tiger power, the furry tiger power. Anyway, this is death metal. What I'm going to try to do is something called divideless. When he gets to around 30 or so % health, he'll start to literally do what it says, you know, divide. And you have to get his clones down before you can deal damage to him.
Yeah,
and it's
so
really slow. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to not do that. So I'm trying to just going to stun lock him into a combo. That's a little tricky to do. You gotta basically just change your stance, and your stance is changed based on your Wiimote tilt. Alright, yeah, I messed it up, so he's gonna divide. In fact, I'm just gonna... And you can't...
I would have owned you if I was running No More Heroes. Cloneless is my specialty. I mean, I am running No More Heroes. I just got Cloneless.
Aw, dude, amazing. You want just someone give me a parry? There we go.
Did you get any 7s?
I did not get any. Oh my! I messed up! I messed up Clash! Okay, so I should mention that the boss is stunned right now. Most bosses we're going to be picking up a mask beforehand so we can use wrestling moves on them. And that deals a lot of damage, or it deals like a little bit of damage depending on what boss you're fighting. Death Metal does okay damage, but when you wrestling move him, it means you just instantly lose the chance for Divideless. Or Cloneless, or whatever it's called. Anyway, we killed this guy, and now his, where the fuck is it? I'm gonna actually show this off. His sword gets cut off from his hands, and I'm losing valuable time. There it is, and it gets embedded in the ceiling. A little attention to detail in this game that you don't see from any other video game, because this is the only video game to ever exist.
It's true.
That is indeed true. Anyway, at the end, we get into this little Star Wars screen, and that shows, hey, we ranked up. And this game has a lot of Star Wars references, but they don't really amount to anything, so... You know? The classic, subterfuge.
They're just kind of cool, like, little references in the game, yeah.
Yeah. Also, Travis saves on toilets, and he takes dumps.
Well,
Not even...
he doesn't wipe.
Oh, he can't wipe, because the toilet paper is on the, it's to cover his genitals. Also, this is his motel room. There's a lot of stuff you can do to chill out. In fact, I'm going to show off one of them right now, because it's not like this is a real speedrun. Anyway, here's Jean. You can play with your cat. And the second game, she gets really fat, so you have to exercise her.
It's because it kept overfeeding her.
I mean, it's
Don't
Travis.
overfeed your
Yeah, he
animals.
obviously knows nothing about caring for animals.
I mean, do you? Your cat's pretty fat.
Hey, I have one very fat cat, one old cat who's skinny, and one mama cat who's just, like, half feral, so...
Also, Greedo didn't shoot first. Obviously, Han Solo did. Get fucked.
Well, Harrison Ford said he doesn't care, so...
He does care.
He doesn't care.
I made him care.
That is, Disney waved a check in his face. He's like, I care now.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Harrison Ford here, only actor to have their career not get ruined by these movies. Anyway, Travis is then, at this point in the story, Travis is told, hey, if you want to keep doing these ranking fights, you gotta give us some denario, and they call it LB, because it's LB dollars, Lucha Bucks. That's literally the name of it, by the way. But, we go to this temp agency, or not the temp agency, but we go to like K Entertainment, which is actually an assassination bureau, and they just say to Travis, yeah, you're a piece of shit, get out of here, we don't like you. And they cancel us. We get cancel cultured.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm just gonna go commit suicide off this ledge real quick.
What the fuck?
Whoa!
Anyway, this is Bishop, the dude from the video store. Whenever our bike's not around, we call our bike. We do it once. And he gave us the best line. We're old friends, but shit like this won't fly. Okay, so I picked up one of these earlier. These are called Lavikov balls. I'm going to get 21 of them throughout the run, and there's a Russian guy who's drunk as shit who will just beat techniques into us if we hand him 7 Lavikov balls. So we do that 3 times, and we learn 3 techniques.
Personally, I don't like fat men beating lessons into me, so,
Well, that's why
I
your
skip
time's
those.
slow. Except you're running the HD version, which you start with both the run technique and the dash backwards very, very fast technique and break the game mechanics technique.
Yeah, I get the start move. It's the best one.
Yeah. Okay, so we're opening up a bunch of dumpsters because certain dumpsters. All right, there's 2 types of dumpsters in this game. There's money dumpsters, which are the things we like, and there are t-shirt dumpsters, which are useless in the speedrun but really cool otherwise. So t-shirt dumpsters literally just have a t-shirt inside of them. Money dumpsters have money inside of them, and they have.
Speaking of, don't forget to buy a NASA t-shirt.
Yeah.
Absolutely, gamers. You know, you want one with Nando on it that says, "Hey guys, how high can you go?"
Yep. Also appreciated to the guy that fixed the layout because it looked pretty scuffed before.
Yeah, it's looking much better at this
Yeah,
moment
that's
in
fair.
time. I'm really enjoying how the layout looks. All right, this is the alleyway of fuck shit. You just gotta shimmy, shimmy, shoo into the alleyway of fuck shit. I was like, yeah, when I'm making the route, because I made the route for this game. I'll go into the route history for in a bit, but like, when I made the route for this game, for this category, I was like, hey, let's add this in because it's slightly faster. And then I did, and I did. That's the story.
That was a good story.
I'm
You tell
glad I
everyone.
told it.
I wasn't listening.
Oh my dude, this dude, he's running into my money dumpster. What are you doing, bud? Also, like, there's supposed to be an overworld mechanic in this game, but it's really badly thought out. And honestly, I think they were trying to shoot for like a GTA thing, but they just ran out of dead time or money. So it's like very half realized. So yeah. Wait, I don't think this one's a money dumpster. Is it? Is it a t-shirt dumpster? No, it is a money dumpster. Okay, okay. It's been a while since I ran this. As you might know from the fact that it is in a... Oh shit, it is in a We Want Jet Set Radio Future HD marathon. Because you know what? We do want Jet Set Radio Future HD.
Yeah, dude.
Like, literally, like, don't even include the songs. Don't even include anything that made the game good. Just, like, literally have it on PC, and we'll be like, yeah, okay, we'll take care of it from here, bud.
That's
Sorry, guys. There was a bug in my eye.
Very good story. You see? The route differences. Yeah, dude. Alright, so I almost missed my alley shot. He went to Cathedral hella early, yeah. You see, me, I did the Cathedral at the start of the game, and I missed out on the Cathedral music part entirely, which is the toilet before death metal, where you listen to heavenly music.
Yeah, CB has a better route than me. He skips Cathedral.
Okay, so we're going to drop off our money at the ATM. And now we're going to drive our bike back to the motel. By the way, Travis lives in a motel. He's living a very good life. And his motel is filled of nothing but, like, anime paraphernalia and, you know, like, pornography material and, like, a giant trash can full of crumpled up tissue. I think he gets a lot of colds.
Travis?
Yeah, I think Travis gets a lot of colds.
Bro, I can't believe
Especially during November.
Especially during... I mean, well, that's...
Shameful.
It is the season for getting colds and having cold fluids excrete from your mouth.
Yup.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Travis be like, oh yeah, every time he sneezes.
Whee!
Wee! He also be like, wee! Alright, so we have given our ATM fee and we have told Sylvia that, like, hey, we're down for the next fight. And she's like, alright, cool, let me tell you where it is. So we are going to Destroy Stadium. There is a baseball team in Santa Destroy, which is supposed to be like a version of,
That
like,
wasn't intentional.
I don't know, like, it's supposed to be like a parody of like a California border town that's just like a piece of shit. Like, I'm nearly positive this game is supposed to take place in California, but like, it almost feels like it takes place in like Texas at times almost. Anyway, like, it's kind of vague, and Suda doesn't really know what he's talking about in terms of maps. Because there's a part where you go west, and like, you're on the ocean already, so yeah, so you have to be California unless you're like on, you know, Baja or something. Anyway, yeah. So you go west, and I told Adrian, who is the world record holder for this game, and more intelligent about Suda games than I am. I said, hey, you're driving west. Where the fuck is Travis going? He's in the ocean now. He should be in the ocean. And instead, there's just desert. It really makes you think. So
Well,
let me go.
obviously, because West Coast, Best Coast.
Well, they call it West Coast because you go there and you're like, damn, this is not the best coast. I wish I was on the
Yeah, because
East
East Coast,
Coast.
East Coast.
Yeah, East Coast is for the Beast Coast.
Yup.
And they call it poutine because you poutine the food into a shell.
Meh.
All right, so every time I hear that jingle, I get an increment of 7 Lollipop balls. So that's my second increment of 7. So I'm at 14 right now. Very important, but you know, I'm a gamer, so I can keep track of numbers. Actually, historically, I am like obscenely bad at counting when it comes to speedruns. Like one of my old speed games. Oh shit, I missed a ball. One of my old speed games was Bomberman Hero, which I got cucked in by Liquid Squid. And anyway, yeah, stinks. There's a boss you fight 5 times in a run, and like every other boss in the game, he takes 5 hits until he like dies. And what you want to do on the 5th hit is, I honestly can't remember if this is Money Dumpster or not. I don't think it is, but I'll check anyway. Oh, it is. Cool. All right. So what you got to do is you got to hit on the 5th hit. You got to hit him in a special way so that you get a super fast death animation as opposed to the one that's like really slow. So I routinely do not know how to count. Counting is a very cosmic brain strat, and honestly, my brain got grabbed by the ghoulies a long time ago.
That's a good reference. I like that one.
Hey, you know, I gotta play towards the organizer. Anyway, this is Destroy Stadium. We're starting with our default weapon, Bloodberry. We don't have the other weapons right now. We don't have access to get the other weapons right now.
We also don't have money to buy the other
Well,
ones.
yeah, that. It's a complex, it's a multifaceted issue.
We're pretty much poor throughout the entire run.
Except the one part where we get money. And we get money a lot, and then we just instantly give it to Sylvia.
Yep. So, poor throughout the entire run.
Yeah, so, Bloodberry has... It's very, very quick. That is its main strength. And it's also, like, it's got, like, its combo set makes sense. The high stance makes sense, the low stance, it makes sense. But the thing that's important to do with Bloodberry, especially once you get past Destroy Mansion, is to just parry everything. Because parries will generally just kill shit in one hit. And it barely eats up your battery, and it's faster, and, you know, etc. In Destroy Mansion, you can get sort of away with just tapping one low stance hit. Oh, I got bells in one of the shittiest places to get bells. Yahoo! Dude, that was a good snipe, actually. What the fuck? Alright, where's... I'm not gonna make the corner. Alright, whatever. Alright, that right there is a dark step. We have not been doing those that much recently, but they are important for bosses and tougher enemies. Basically, if you block something, you wiggle the stick a little bit. Also, it's time for baseball. I love baseball. Yahoo!
Hey, you told me you didn't need to wiggle the sticks.
Well, it's not a QTE. It doesn't show up as a prompt.
You hammer the buttons and wiggle the sticks.
Oh, that's such a good video. I haven't seen that in ages, by the way.
I love that video.
It's such a good video. Stop mashing these buttons. It's making me sick. Anyway, I'm actually unironically about to fail baseball, and no, we didn't. Cool. You want to make sure that, you know, you actually get a home run there, because otherwise you got to run to the end of the hallway and fight these fuckers, and then the gate has to open, and it's really slow. But the thing I was talking about with Dark Steps is you literally just wiggle on a stick after a block, and it's a super lenient window. Like, it feels like it's almost a second long. But there's a preemptive step you can do with the D-pad before an attack would connect. So before it would even block, and that's called pad step, and that's like a super tight window. That's like maybe 2-3 frames. And if I pad step, it's because I was about to die and I panicked. Because normally what you do with the D-pad is you roll. Except, yeah, you have to be locked onto something to roll. There's no forward roll, which is very stinky unless you're playing Heroes Paradise, or I think also No More Heroes 2 has it.
Unsure on that one.
Yeah, it's been a while since I played Heroes Paradise. One of them I know has a forward roll. And you know what's so good about baseball is that baseball is just like they play trillions of baseball games this season. Literally trillions. So we're going to play baseball twice.
Oh, heck yeah, dude.
Alright, so this, like, you gotta do like a weird chopping motion that's like a mixture of like forward and down to make it register on the Wiimote to get a home run. Like that. So it actually took a while to figure that out, and it's because the accelerometer for the Wii, classic gamer thing, by the way, the accelerometer, it's reading both the like, it's reading like two axes at once. So, and it's reading like the sum values of those, or like the average value of both, I think. Obviously, I'm not a coder. I don't know how to code for the Nintendo Wii. If I did, I would be like, hey, you know that video game Donkey Kong Country Returns? The fact that rolling, which is such an important mechanic, is tied to your waggle? Bad idea. Let's not do that.
The fuck's a waggle?
Have you not played Donkey Kong Country Returns?
No.
Like, okay, so you know how in Donkey Kong Country there's like the roll mechanic, which is like really important for the speedrun? Or just like going fast or doing anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, that you have to shake the Wiimote to do that.
Bruh.
Oh, I
It's
remember
really
hearing shit
awful.
about that.
It's like legit bad, and it's just, and like I think even like, you know how there's like that weird like Switch, or not Switch, Nvidia Shield thingy that they have in China that's like, it could run GameCube and Wii games.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just said fuck that, and they got rid of that motion sensor part for that thing specifically. So I think Nintendo or Rare, or not Rare, but you know, Retro realized, hey, that was not so good idea. But then again, these are the same people who made Donkey Kong Jungle Beat unironically, so
Classic game.
classic game. Shoutouts to my boy Pie Pusher, and shoutouts to my boy, not boy, Boonswoggle, who has not run the game Donkey Kong Jungle Beat in maybe a year plus, and it's honestly made me very sad. He hasn't run McDonald's either, which is like, you know, I went to a McDonald's the first time for like maybe a year plus the other day, and I was like, yeah, let's get something, and I got something. And all I got was disappointment.
I was actually at McDonald's before I went to CVS.
Christ. Did he have only $5 on you, as is the common McDonald's?
Nah, I have like 400 on me, but, you know, I got me some chicken nugs.
Oh, you know, just you made the mistake of, like, you made the classic decision of, like, hey, let's get some of the cheapest, most borderline thing you can call food in the world.
Hey, man, it tastes decent. Put my finger up his butt.
Oh, yeah, Great Swords in No More Heroes HD are very, very powerful. And this boss, which is supposed to stomp your ass, he just dies.
Yep, slaughtered him for Cinnamon Bun here in his playthrough.
Yeah, it was actually good, because we were like, I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna fight a guy. It's gonna be a fun time. And Rao was just like, nope, he's dead, and he kills him instantly.
Yep.
Like half his health gone. It's just ridiculous.
Great swords are great. I don't know what else to say.
All right, so we're
And
headed
No More Heroes.
Oh yeah, of course. You know, No More Heroes, classic for its co-op mode. You know, that's what they did Travis Strikes Again for. That's co-op mode. Anyway, we're off to Dr. Peace, who's not actually a doctor, but he's a detective. But he's not really a detective. He's more like a black arms merchant guy. Anyway, he has two guns that are revolvers, and we're on a baseball stadium and a baseball field, a diamond. Because diamonds are forever.
Because the man wanted to sing.
Yeah, he wanted to sing, and Travis paid him like several $100s. Travis paid a lot of money to get this guy here, basically.
Yeah,
so,
we skipped the cutscene, but essentially all that money that we gather, it's not really an entry fee. It's just to give them the death that they want.
Okay, so
Setting that.
wrestling moves, very good on bosses. This is like, I don't remember what this one's called. In Heroes Paradise, they actually show the wrestling move names as you do them, which is very cool. But this game doesn't do it, so yeah. Also, all the Wrestling moves are motion controlled, except I think there's one that is very specifically like the stick and like one Wiimote tilt as well. But I think that's like one you gotta buy from the video store. From Bishop, the dude who works at the video store. Dude, I didn't even get to show off the... Alright, let me show off the cool strat. So, normally he'd be doing a big shot attack there. And that was actually a godlike fight now that I think about it. Because he didn't do that once. So he does that attack, and he's got a lot of iframes during it. So what we gotta do is, we just like low charge slash, which is a move we haven't done once in this run, because it's kind of garbage. We hold on to that, and we iframe through it, the attack with our attack, and it goes through his armor, and it deals damage. So that is why I finished that fight with that. Anyway, we then went into a duel mode, which is, you know, a classic Western cowboy thingy. You know, the duel at sunset, and, you know, the sun has set, because we were at sunset, and now it is post-sunset. You see, that is the sun, it's gone, look. Also, the dude's just got his butt hanging out in the air. Very cool.
This game's got fucking wall.
This game's got an extreme attention to detail. It's ridiculous.
There we go.
Like, it's not quite at the level of, like, you know, a Metal Gear Solid, which is like the detail that's secret never ends. But like, it's pretty close. Anyway, so we're back at the motel room. As you might know from the famous Pitbull song, Motel Room, forget about your boyfriend and meet me at the motel. You can bring your girlfriends and meet me at the motel. In fact, Travis probably has tried to use that line before. Also, I got Lucky Jean, so she's hanging from the ceiling fan toy, and she's spinning around and around like a record baby, and she's having a good time. Having a good time. So, okay, so we didn't get any 777s this run. This run is, any percent's the best category of this game, but like, you know, this is a 3-hour run, so it's still not, you know, that good. But anyway, something that kinda sucks about speedrunning this now is, the route relies on the 7 drops, because you can hold those until the end of the level if you don't use them, and you'll get $10,000 for each one you hold. You can hold up to 3. That if you manage to get one of them, you can simplify your money routes for the first few bits and skip what is a costly, time-consuming minigame. Because, you know, jobs are just minigames in this game.
So, I just had the worst possible outcome.
Yeah, it seems like you beefed the game, or what happened?
So, I did memory skip. When you do memory skip, if you die to Queen's Knight, you have to complete the level as per normal.
That sounds awful.
It's also probably a bad time to mention, I don't know how to complete the level as per normal.
There's no missile you can get beforehand?
Well, there is a missile. The thing is with the skip is it relies on a cutscene to teleport us into the boss fight. Once you activate the cutscene, you don't get it again.
Oh,
it's over.
That's terrible.
I have to find a key.
I cannot believe Travis Touchdown has gotten owned like that. Anyway, what was I doing? I was getting some Lavikov balls. Love me my balls that I'm gonna give to a Russian man in a drunk bar later. A dive bar.
That item. I don't know what that item is, but I want it.
The Lavikov ball.
It's obviously a Lavikov ball. Is it?
Also, there's just like a shitty, like the entire north part of this map has fucking nothing. It's ridiculous. It's great. I love it. I love the empty border town. So, one of the few interesting things they have here is this used car lot. So, yeah, it's like a used car lot. Just get a used car if you need it. Also, here's Travis killing himself. Because every time you drive your bike off a cliff, You warp back to the motel. Good luck, Bun. Thanks. I'm gonna need it. Also, so your bike has a boost mode. If you jump while boosting, you can go you don't eat up your boost. It's a little hard to control, and you like have no angle adjustment during that period of time, but it's fast. Also, when you quick turn, you instantly just go into refilling your boost. Shoutouts to Olu. Sure. All right, so this is the crazy guy who works the temp agency. He's like actually kind of insane. Like, what's his deal, bud? He's basically like, I think he's like an ANCAP or something like that. Like, he's one of those like, you know the political square. He's like the liberal, like conservative thing. So like he thinks that like the owning slaves should probably be legal still. As long as there's a contract, as long as there's a contract. Not as an inherent part of the system, because that's immoral, but as a part of the contract system. You're falling asleep. Yeah, No More Heroes is a cosmic brain game. Get out here if you cannot understand this cosmic brain game. Anyway, we're going to collect coconuts now by using our the boss's CQC on the trees. So it's important to actually check the trees, because sometimes coconuts don't spawn into trees, and you got to look at the trees, the treetops, to check to see if the coconuts are there. So you can carry out the 3 coconuts at once. And I just got bonked on the head. That's a thing that sometimes happens with the coconuts. You're thinking it's Cosmic Brain. Thank you. You're agreeing with me. That's a good emote. It's the brain and it's going cosmic. Yeah, but like the minigames in this game are like actually pretty okay. Scorpion Collection is actually really fun if you have sprint and like you know what you're doing, but there's some that are just like the level of war crime territory of like how unfun they are. And that would definitely be Minesweeper, because Minesweeper is required for the speedrun. And of course, why would it be fun then?
I mean, at least we don't do coconuts.
Well, optimally we don't do coconuts, yeah. But coconuts can be like unironically be a... Hold up. Are you fucking joking? How did I never notice this before? Dude, look at my screen.
What?
The fucking... Look at the fucking... They just put a fucking sprite up for the light effects, for the traffic light. It's just like a flat disc.
Where the fuck is this key? I don't know where it might be faster for me to just reset my run at this point. I can't find this fucking key. I'm like Owen Wilson.
Don't own me?
Wow, these ladders are great.
Oh, that Owen Wilson. Yeah, the different Owen. The different Wilson.
The one that loses his car key.
Yeah, the one that's like, hey guys, here's a softball question about the movie Marley and Me. Did you enjoy your time with the dog? And Owen Wilson just instantly answers, no, not really.
Where the fuck is key?
Why is Code Vein being played as... I think you're mistaken. You'll see, both of these games are No More Heroes.
They're both No More Heroes.
Yeah, they're both No More Heroes. One of them is No More Heroes HD. And
yeah,
you can see that it's No More Heroes HD as it is in the HD resolution. But also...
Where the fuck is the key?
It's also, you can tell it's Travis Touchdown, because it's a thin, lanky guy, and he's got some red on him. And that's like, yeah, that's Travis right there.
Yep.
Cinnabon, can you end the marathon? What's in it for me, besides just like bailing on No More Heroes?
Nothing.
Oh shit, you're right.
Or we promised.
We promised. Anyway, we turned into coconuts. Where's my fucking bike? Let me show off a fun glitch. Let me just run into my bike, and I'm stuck inside my bike. Anyway,
That's
we're
not-
supposed to get like a lot more coconuts, but I was like goofing off. Like as long as we get the silver medal, then we're fine. Yeah, we got the gold medal even. A 1 whole subscription. You should be subscribed to me already, Electra, because I have the content. I'm like Arby's. We have the meats. Except like the content.
I still haven't found the key.
You know, honestly, it's okay. It's okay. No More. They made a lot of changes to No More Heroes too, and No More Heroes HD, as it's known.
So, where did they put the key in No More Heroes 1? Maybe it's still there. in 2?
Well, you see, Travis has the keyring item in this game, and it's part of. It's an added feature. It's kind of like the added mini games in Heroes Paradise, which you are currently playing.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Fuck.
Okay, so we're still a little short of the money we need. We need 200,000 LB dollars, and we ain't got that. It's like Yoshi Pro / Damon / YP _ on twitch.tv, which you should follow and sub to, by the way, because his sub thing is bro, we ain't got it, and it's just like that, and I don't know who it's from, but it's kind of funny and epic. So yeah, it's that, except yeah, it's that. I'm very good at commentary. So it's that. What am I talking about? Where is this joke going? Okay. Anyway, we're going to be seeing a lot of this parking garage. It's called the Pizza Butt. Because, you know, Pizza Hut, which apparently is a chain in dire financial straits right now.
What? No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. They're shutting down like half their stores across the country.
They're doing fine.
They're not.
It's fine.
Dude, pizza's getting demolished by like places that are doing DoorDash and Uber
Getting
Eats.
destroyed by DiGiorno.
DiGiorno, because it's not delivery. Except now that DiGiorno has delivery option,
key?
it's also
Nope.
delivery.
Fuck! Where is this key?
I think you gotta find the key to your heart.
I gotta
Or,
find Kingdom Hearts.
Well, the thing is, I wasn't even trying to make that joke, but okay. Also, Kingdom Hearts sucks, but anyway, the thing I was making...
Yeah, you can suck my dick.
Hello, I'm playing an action game for adults, not one where, like, Mickey Mouse is like, "Hey guys, was someone talking about the Blade of Darkness?"
What? You don't?
Okay, anyway, what's poppin' in, what's poppin', gamers? Fuck, what was I talking about? Adult
Where am I
games.
supposed to go?
Adult games. Okay, so DiGiorno is,
Oh, that way.
yeah, DiGiorno is, it has, like, they're unironically, the thing that marked themselves as being better than delivery is unironically getting into the pizza delivery business. Like, what the hell?
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, like, it's like, it's kind of cosmic brain, but, like, it's also
It's the key.
extremely dumb.
It's not the key. Where's the key?
Also, yeah, that's it. The joke I was making was the Sonic Adventure 2 Battles song, Keys the Ruin, which I only recently learned is titled Keys the Ruin and not Key the Ruin, as in, like, you know, key a car. Because, like, that's what I thought you were doing. It's called Keys the Ruin, and that's the joke I was making. And you know how it's a good joke? It is because only I got it, and I didn't tell anyone I was making a joke. And it wasn't funny. That's a classic telltale sign of a good joke.
So, just a quick side note about Code Vein. This has quickly turned away from a speedrun into a casual playthrough.
What do you?
I cannot find the key.
How are you playing Code Vein? That's No More Heroes.
I mean, No More Heroes 2. I can't find the key. Can someone look up a guide where this fucking key is?
Anyway, shout outs to Santa Destroy High School. I'm gonna be birdieing a bunch of high school Zoomers. Except this game takes place in like 2007, so they're like technically millennials, but that's okay. Okay, so around this level is where you start to see that the Bloodberry is a little weaker than you would like. Like, we're on the easy difficulty, which is known as Sweet, which means enemies just have the lowest health and things die quickly. So yeah, even with that, the default weapon stinks. You have a burning question. Answer it, Burning Ranger. Please, someone punch me. Please. I don't want to wrestling kill you. Punch me.
Oh, we have 43 minutes elapsed? Dude, I can totally just reset this run. I can't find this key for the life of me.
You have 43 minutes? No, we're in 43 minutes.
Yeah, we're in 43 minutes, but the run only takes like an hour 20.
What? No, no. Look at the estimate, you idiot.
Yeah, your estimate. I mean, our estimate.
Our estimate.
I can't find this key. I found the key, apparently. When did I find the key?
What does it have to gain with the Jet Set Radio Future High Definition? The game that it's called Jet Set Radio Future High Definition because it'll never come out in any time in the future. Anyway, it has to do with it because both games are cell shaded, and Hideki Naga Numa Buba Nobunaga, as he's also known, Oda Nobunaga made. Fucking why am I so autistic? Anyway, Oda Nobunaga made the music for both of these games, and that's actually not true. A guy called Masafumi Takada actually did the soundtrack for this game, and he does like a really good job on it. Like, it's got that thing called synecdoche, which is like, you know, reusing like the visual or like the sound bit like over and over again to like give a theme. It's very well done. Very Cosmic Brain. An SMT2 run in like an hour. Okay. Anyway, these fire guys, if they touch you, which will not happen, by the way, because I'm a goddamn beast. They set you on fire, and it constantly drains your health until you touch a fire extinguisher. But that's not going to happen, so I don't know why I'm telling you about this. These guys are hyper aggressive, by the way. So except for like the ones I just sort of met a while ago, they attack and let you parry them very easily. Wilson equals beast. That's what I'm saying. Whee! Alright, I'm glad that Raosal's route, which is looking wildly different than my own, because I am currently doing the funny dance. Because the sprinklers got set off, and Travis is his sword is electricity, because it's a lightsaber. It's literally a lightsaber. Disney should sue him.
Totally not a lightsaber. It's
Disney
a beam
needs
katana.
to sue him. Dude, Disney needs to sue him. Anyway, you know, I love giving the mouse the money, because, you know, the mouse already has several $1 billion. Let's give him a little bit of my money too. Anyway, so the sprinklers went off, and that means Travis's beam katana ain't no work. So what that means for us is we got to shut off the sprinklers, and we do that eventually. But because everything's wet, that means that, you know, torches, which are, you know, a classic fire thing, don't work in the wet. That's how video games work.
There was a bug in my eye. I couldn't see the AoE. That's Cinnamon Bun's fault.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I just, you know, it's swamp butt.
He spit in my eye.
It's the swamp butt. No, I tracked the flies.
He spit in my eye.
I tracked the flies.
How could you?
I did not spit in your eye. That's
spit in
impossible.
my eye!
That's impossible.
What do you mean it's impossible?
Because I'm so thirsty, my mouth is dry. This is a known Cinnamon Bun fact.
You know what? I believe you.
Yo, is this game Twonkies? Yeah. Can't you see it? It's like Jimmy Neutron, and he's like saying, "Gotta blast." He does that right now, actually. When he says like Yahoo, he's actually saying, "Gotta blast." What are we racing at NASA 2020?
No More Heroes.
The
and,
early
Code
grade.
Vein. Smile. To start running Code Vein, I would happily welcome you into the community. Smile.
Smile.
Good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not having a good Queen's night today. At all. I mean, Destroy Man. This is Destroy Man.
You see, Destroy Man got split into two, and it's about the gender roles.
You're gonna trigger somebody. Stop.
I like actually. Hey, Bun, why do you keep on getting called transphobic? Well, it's because shit like this.
I keep saying dumb shit on stream, Smile.
Or just anywhere.
I mean, that's a classic.
That's a classic Bun material. I'm like, who was the guy who played Kramer in Seinfeld?
I don't watch bad shows.
What? I mean, like that guy. You know, he got in trouble for like the stand-up comedian thing where he did like nothing but the N-word, but like that. Except I just make bad jokes. You can't believe Raosal managed to catch up. Yeah, you gotta hand it to him. Like the dude practiced this game. No More Heroes.
It's because I found the car key.
You know. And what, you know, just Travis just like drives to his destiny. He's like, fuck this bike.
Bloop, bloop.
Alright.
See? The first try.
God, I cannot believe I have to compete against this god. Anyway, speaking of gods, we're going up to Shinobu now. Shinobu is the hard stop boss you will learn how to play this game on. Or you just get lucky.
It's also the one boss you actually have to learn the game.
Yeah, like, you know, like every other boss in this game, with maybe the exception of Jean and maybe the exception of Holly Summers. And that Holly Summers is like a big maybe.
Holly is more memorization more than learning.
It's learning what the gimmick of the arena is, yeah.
It's memorization.
Not even that, I would say, but like, because like, maybe you die like once and you start to fight over again, but like, yeah, maybe it's a little bit of memorization, but like, it's also just like, if she's running into something in a straight line, don't take that exact same path.
Yeah, it's a trap. It's a trap. You're being honey trapped. You're about to go to jail.
Yeah, uh-oh. Anyway,
Louis, no.
But yeah, no, like, the bosses in this game on Sweet are really kind of a pushover. The dude in Fast, though, is like actually really fun.
They're a pushover. The only reason that they're even remotely a challenge or how you can die to them is because just how much health they have.
They have a lot of health, and a lot of the bosses have something that's either an insta-kill or like 80% of your health.
And the only reason that's a problem is because we use the Bloodberry through most of the run.
Yeah.
Only like, what, like near the end do we get the Mark II?
Yeah, you only get the Mark II for Harvey onwards. Anyway,
Yeah,
Shinobu's really
that's
annoying
pretty much
because she's
the
got like a bunch of iframes to shit, and if you try to dark step her during certain parts of her iframes, you basically just stand there for 3 seconds as like her iframes supersede your dark step. Alright, she hasn't done Sonic Swords yet, which is nice. Because she can chain Sonic Swords together, and that can kill my ass very easily.
Sonic Heroes.
Also,
Come on,
speaking
sing
of
with me.
games with
Sonic
Heroes, you gotta have that
Okay.
like high, like little falsetto at the end, because like, reminder they did scat singing to that originally, because they didn't know what the lyrics were gonna be. It's just like, it's like Crush 40, like just doing like, yeah,
They
do
pooped on
that,
someone's
do that,
throat?
do that. What?
I thought scat singing was like you poop on their throat.
Oh no, that's the Cleveland Steamer.
There's a name for it. Okay.
I think there is. There probably is. Answer my question. Red Pill Me on Code Vein is literally anime Dark Souls. That's
Yeah,
it.
it is.
That's all
There-
you need to know.
That's all you need to know. You're welcome.
Shivsia, Jesus Christ. Yep.
Well, this is gonna be horrible.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, says the gamer.
Fuck!
I cannot believe the gamer got owned. Anyway, what was
Louis
that?
died.
What was the gamer who is Bun was saying something?
You were talking something about scat.
Oh yeah, I'm a scat man. Skippity dum bum ba bum.
That's pretty good.
Is it Anime Dark Souls 1 or Anime Dark Souls 2? That's a good question.
Dark Souls 1.
Yeah. There we go. The question has been answered. The good question has been answered. Good. Yeah. Where the hell? Oh yeah, I'm gonna have the Russian man beat me up now. So the big thing we do this for is, you know how Travis's walk speed is like super slow? Yeah, we get a run that's like 3 times faster. It does eat stamina, but it's super marginal.
What do you want?
Okay, so we want Demon, which is the jump attack. Which is just you'd waggle the Wiimote, and if it connects to something, it eats up a bit of your battery. But it's basically guaranteed to down an enemy, as long as it's not like an actual boss. And even a boss, it goes through their armor a bit. So, Child, which is the sprint.
Fuck. I'm not having a good run.
Yeah, alright, Tattoo is the one I want. Okay. Tattoo, which is a weird combo multiplier money thingy for events, for like ranking fight stages. So, the number of enemies you kill in a row without getting hit, the highest number of that, as you get $1,000 for the highest number of that multiplier. What inspired you to bring this game back? Shitposting. Also, like the fucking like we want Jet Set Radio Future HD6 submissions were like a decade ago.
Yeah, we submitted this like ages ago.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna be ready by then, and then oops.
And then suddenly neither of us ran the game.
Oops. That's a classic gamer oops. A very HQ shit post. Yeah, it's got the HQ on the right side, and it's got the SD on the left side. All right, so this is a ranking. This is a money match. If I get touched once here, I'm dead. So I start with that. Okay, that was scary. Come on, someone give me a parry. Alright, I guess it's not going. I actually was holding lock on. I don't know how I got touched. So that means I just lost like $40,000, which kind of stinks, but whatever. You know, it's not like a real speedrun.
But it is.
Oh shit, you're right.
Speaking of.
Wow, this section looks fun.
Why you come here?
All right, so you know what I'm all about? I'm all about environmentalism. So we're gonna drive our very gassy. That's probably not the word I want to use.
You mean eco-friendly?
Our gas-consuming bike.
Eco-friendly gas-consuming bike.
The bike is not eco-friendly. Like it shoots out giant flames. Come on.
We are representing NASA. Tell them it's eco-friendly.
Hello, NASA doesn't exist anymore. Trump disbanded it.
All right, you're banned from GDQ.
What the? Man, how will I
You
ever
unplugged my
recover
coffee
from
maker.
How
You're banned.
How will I ever recover from this? Anyway, so we drive our bike that shoots giant contrails behind us. And we get to the temp manager, and he's like, hey, bud, time to pick up garbage. Also, Travis is like at least 1.5 feet taller than him. Anyway, so we do that. But we are specifically told we cannot use our bike for this side job, which is like, you know, you can't use it for any side job, so whatever. Well, I guess there's like that one jumping bike minigame thing, but that's like pure garbage, so.
Speaking of owned, I just killed this bitch, turned her into a statue, and then refused to restore her, so now she's dead forever.
Based?
Owned. Oh, and I took her money.
Oh, that's a good one.
Just like you're taking the money from the community because you're picking up the trash.
I mean, I'm taking the anti-money. You see, my service is more valuable than the money I get from it, because I get to go to sleep at night knowing, hey, I picked up trash in a video game. I saved this video game world a little bit.
You saved the penguins from getting.
Yeah, I saved the kill the frames, save the penguins.
I was gonna say, like, by picking up that trash, you effectively picked up the plastic that goes around the Coke. You
The bottle
basically
ring,
saved
yeah.
a penguin.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, those things.
I don't
Do they
think
have a-
I don't.
They
Yeah,
have a name for it.
I think they actually stopped bottle. I think they actually stopped doing
Yes, they
can
did.
rings. I think it's just like a wrapping now. Cause
Not even a wrapping. Like, I think they just sell the cardboard boxes now.
I mean, like
I haven't-
like for a 6-pack though.
For a 6-pack, yeah.
Like if
Plenty
that
of
it's,
boxes for that.
of like just. I mean, it depends on manufacturer, I guess. But you know, I know Coca-Cola is the #1 plastic polluter on the planet. But you know, haha, whoopsie,
Smile.
whoopsie. Ah, dude, love the yummy corn syrup. Yummy, the high fructose corn syrup.
I like me a good milkshake, dude.
In fact, I love the high fructose corn syrup so much that I'll pay money to start an advertising campaign from the high fructose corn syrup lobbying committee, and it'll just say like, "Hey, dude, that's nasty. You're eating high fructose corn syrup." And it's like, actually, it's nutritionally the same as sugar. And then I'll be like, "Oh, I feel owned now." And then I won't bring up the fact that, you know, that's still like an ungodly amount of sugar.
Smile.
Smile. Like, I'm just saying that when the video game DMC, Devil May Cry, DMC Squared, Taneem's funny meme that killed the Devil May Cry franchise until it came back with 5. That thing, it has a plot line where the plot's not good and it's taken from the movie They Live. Can we get to 51 cans? No! I missed the magic number. Anyway, there's a thing where like the soda they drink in that planet that's like it's like Slurm. I think except it's called Virility.
Slurm is from Futurama.
Yeah, I know,
sir.
that's the joke. But like it's sort of produced in the same way. It's like succubus poop or something. And it just makes people retarded. Because, you know, it's cutting social commentary on the level of Shakespeare is DMC Devil May Cry excels at nothing if not that.
Sounds like some good social commentary from Cinnamon Bun right now.
Yeah, you know, I'm just
why don't
saying-
you tell us more about the trash you're picking up?
Well, the trash is done because Travis only has 3 minutes to do it. So he's like, I did my part and it's now up to everyone else. Let me just pollute the world with bodies really quickly, though.
I mean, is it really polluting? He's adding fertilizer to the ground.
Well, you see, fertilizer doesn't work for meat unless you do it in a very specific way. So, yes. You may be confusing meat with bone. Bone can certainly be a fertilizer, yes. But meat? No, meat itself is like anti-fertilizer. The traps. Why would I bring up the traps? Okay, so this is Pizza Butt 2, and we have the jump slash. So let me show you how base the jump slash is. So these guys have a bit more health than the other guys. If Travis, connect! Alright,
Xbox on the snap.
Xbox, go home. Remember that time when Microsoft tried to throw the Hail Mary and it's like, hey guys, put a constantly online video camera in your living room. We promise it'll be great. Team Big Bun, thanks. At least one of us believes in me. Alright, so we have enough money for the next ATM fee for the ranking fight. So Travis, of course, is going to celebrate by driving his bike off a cliff. And honestly, I never get tired of that little scream he does. It's so good. Is it jump slash Kino? Most certainly. Except, you know, I would argue that interactive things cannot be Kino. You're looking for the word kusoge instead. Yeah, I'm an online person. You got a problem with it? I get all my memes from Reddit.
I don't.
I mean, I don't either. I don't use like any website except Twitter these days, but
I don't think Reddit likes you.
I mean, they most certainly do not. They assumed I made a tragic mistake, an indefensible war crime of wearing a hat in 2016 when, you know, the guy was still president-elect and wasn't actually, like, you know, the super awful
demon. You didn't even wear the hat.
Yeah, I didn't even wear the hat. That's the best part. And like every time I try to explain, they're like, "Oh," and then and then they're like, "Oops, sorry," and then they like forget about it like 2 seconds later because, like, you know, there's 10 trillion of them. You cannot win against the Redditors.
Nope.
Nice hat, thanks. Are you talking about my Make Speedrunning Great Again hat, which is something I have, or the Ape Escape 2 helmet, which is something I actually wore? Dude, the Ape Escape, like, getting the lore behind the Ape Escape 2 helmet from Snowfats himself during that one random dinner was that was such a good experience, because, like, he went into, like, super autistic detail and, like, about, like, the electronics in front of me and Cyber Demon. Like, I'm not going to claim that, like, I have nearly the electronics knowledge that Snowfats has, because, like, you know, he actually majored in that, and, like, he builds robots for fun, but, like, I know, like, you know, what soldering is. I know how to solder. I know what, like, a PCB does, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And, you know, he's going into, like, you know, oh, I got these, like, super cheap LEDs from China. Except the problem was the red ones, for whatever reason, they have, like, 3 times the amperage pull, or no, 8 times the amperage pull of all the other colors of LEDs. So, you know, you might want to consider the LEDs you get in the future, because this thing can't be on for more than like 10 seconds in the red mode without significantly draining the battery. And you know, Cyber Demon was completely lost during that conversation, which was great.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know I could get hit during the ladder animation.
LMAFO owned?
I wasn't owned. It was more like
Yeah, you
an
know,
inconvenience.
no.
What?
You were owned.
Cinnamon Bun, you're the last person that can say someone else is
I can
owned.
say you're owned because
No,
I know
you
what it
can't.
looks like.
No, because it's not valid.
It is. I'm valid in being owned.
Oh yeah? Well, in January, who gets to go to IHOP with 2 worlds? Not you.
Pokemon IHOP to the GDQ.
No, don't say that.
Clague will unironically shoot me on sight if he sees me. Like, that man is like convinced I'm a demon spawn. And like I'm just a little dumbass honey bun. Come on, this is the one cutscene in the game you can't skip, by the way. It's very important to see Travis get on this subway.
Ouch.
And like the doors even do the subway thing where they like they like almost close and then they do that like snap back a little bit thing and they close super slowly. You know, the thing that pneumatic doors do. Anyway, here's why Jump Slash is so based, because these guys are dead. And you see that that little combo is going in the corner of the screen. It really varies because it's like how good you are at the game and like how practiced you are and like what you're expecting. But like this level, I'm probably going to get it up to like at least 11, which means it's just like $11,000 free in my pocket. Oh, the guy got me. Never mind. I'm a lot. That number is incorrect. The guy is. How do he live? It appears I have made a tragic gamer mistake on this day. But no, like no memes. Like Clague will like probably unironically shoot me if he sees me in person. Like Cyber Demon as a shitpost went like back to a GDQ because they live like an hour away from it, or did, and they were like, and Clague saw them, and Clague like literally just got a cop to tail Cyber Demon. I mean, you know, like a mall cop, but you know, I don't want any cop tailing me.
Well, like it's not like they could go into the event because they didn't.
Well,
have
they
a pass,
can't,
did they?
but they still had, you know, a cop tailing them.
Right.
It's like, hey guys, let's not have bag checks or anything, but you know, let's have a cop specifically tail one individual who's known for just being an idiot and very little more.
This topic is kind of depressing. Can we go back to Owen Wilson jokes?
Oh yeah, you know, well, you know, Air Canada messed up. Oh wait, we can't talk about that either. Ah, dude, the gunners. These gunners stink because they run away from you.
Yeah, Code Vein is incredibly good if you're into Soul series. The level design is pretty decent.
Yeah, the level,
only thing is,
I was really surprised how good the level design was, except, you know, the part where I got lost.
Yeah, so the Cathedral, you'll definitely get lost on your first playthrough, but it's really good level design. And the speedrun's cool because we skip most of the bosses that are pain in the ass, like Butterfly and Executioner. But this is No More Heroes HD, so Destroy Man and
you know,
The other boss.
dude, I missed someone. This is what I mean. The gunners are garbage because they run away. Where is he? I literally have no idea where he is. He's gonzo.
Skirt, skirt.
You see, I am in Cathedral. Oh, there he is. I am in Cathedral myself. I'm in Cathedral myself right now, and I'm literally flinging the Wiimote up at like 1 trillion miles an hour, which is faster than the speed of light, by the way. And it did not register.
Have you tried tilting it slightly up?
I did, and it did. It also did not work. I mean, the accelerometer is just a bit weird on the Wii Motion Plus. It's more accurate, but like it does hang every once in a while. I want to get like a non-Motion Plus to like try to see what's different with it, because like the little bit I used to play on like a non-Plus controller was like it was pretty different. But I wasn't like actively testing stuff, so I didn't like really get a notion of that difference. Because like the new Wiimotes have it built in. I should probably check my battery level. I got full battery, hell yeah. And do you see, there are 2 battery levels in this game, because it's a cosmic level speedrun. There's the battery in the game, and there's the battery in the Wii mode. And the fact, it's the dual layer, and it's the It's the blending of the role of the gamer and the protagonist that really makes No More Heroes shine.
Milkers!
Milkers also make this game shine.
Makes my game shine.
Whoa. But like unironically, like that, like I think it's really clever when games like are smart about how they break the fourth wall, because like you can definitely do it in a very bad way. Just look at like literally everything Borderlands has ever done in terms of writing, but you know. But like this game does it pretty well. Like Sylvia's like, you know, like she like acknowledges like, yeah, you're in a game, but like, you know, you still got to do game stuff. Travis knows he's in a game, based on the opening cutscene. What else? Metal Gear Solid. In fact, I would even, like Metal Gear from like 2 onwards was like super self-aware about it being a video game, and I always appreciated that. Also, I forgot to do the strat on them. The whole reason we get Beam Katana Jump Slash in the first place is to use it on these Beam Katana users, because it literally just like floors them and they're dead if you get to press A. And normally, like, with the Bloodberry, you gotta spend a lot of fucking time killing them, and it's very slow. It is the dos... whatever Spanish word for world is.
Yo, it's the PVT.
It is the Dos Amigos.
Oh, Two Worlds. I was talking to Cinnamon Bun about us going to IHOP during GDQ.
Yeah, you're gonna have me on a Skype call, and specifically a Skype call then.
Oh, yo, put me on the Skype call too. I'm probably not gonna be a GDQ.
Look at this. Like, Rouse was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna own this guy, and then like, no, Rousel's the one who got owned.
I did get owned. I couldn't find a key. I fucked up a strat, and when I fucked up the strat, I had to complete the level normally, and there was the key, and I couldn't find it.
All right, so Sylvia's about to call us on the phone, and we're about to go Moshi Moshi Travis test, because you know Travis is an otaku. Like Travis is actively called an otaku, and it's not like, you know, like it's not like, you know, the you know, like early 2000s, like, oh, I'm such an otaku, lol, which meant, you know, you watched anime. It's like otaku's like a dirty word in Japan. It means someone who's like super into something in an unhealthy way, and Travis is in this things in a very unhealthy way with like anime and like porn and like killing people. He's a very based individual. Yeah, this game is so based. It really is. Like, look at this, Travis. I'm gonna try to zoom into it a little bit. Travis is literally wearing an anime T-shirt. This is his default outfit. It's I forget if this one's like Bizarre Jelly 5 or if that's the one from 2. I think this is Pure White Giant Glastonbury. Oh, Pure White Tiny Giant Glastonbury. Sorry, that's what the anime is. And Travis is just like, yeah, I'm gonna watch anime and masturbate to it all day, and he does. The mad lad.
Not during November though.
Oh, not during November, of course. You know, like that that. We're learning to Jumor and Suplex, by the way, so it's a fun move. Travis to be like, hey, you know that trash can usually full of crumpled up tissues that's right next to my recliner. Not gonna tell you what it is, by the way. It's a cold. It's cold. He gets colds a lot. But like it's empty in the November months on your Wii calendar. Anyway, this is Destroy Man. This guy is hella base. I really wish we could watch this cutscene, but we ain't gonna do that. So basically, he's like a superhero, but like a con man. Like, he's so into being a superhero, he came up with superhero identity before he came up with like the secret identity part of it. Which doesn't really make sense if you think about it, but like, you know, it's Japan. Alright, so what I want him to do is not destroy Spark and destroy Buster, not that, and not destroy Cannon. Basically, I just wanted to like punch me, and I wanted to destroy Beam. And he's very helpful, and he tells me what he's about to do all the time. Okay, now he's going to hang from the ceiling, and he's going to try to convince you that he knows how to fly. That is untrue. Please shoot at me, you idiot. So there's like three ways you can...
I'm getting shot at.
Yeah, there's 3 ways you can get him down. You can hit those spinning klaxons, and there's a 1 in 3 chance, because there's 3 of them, that you'll get the one that is guaranteed to knock him down from the ceiling. You can just parry the ball back, or you can like let him just attack you forever.
It's not exactly a parry. You just kind of swat it back at him.
Yeah, no, it's not like a parry as in the game mechanic, the parry. Oh, he got me! I thought he was in a corner! What you want to do is you want to get this fucker into a corner because he backsteps away from you, so that when he does destroy Buster, the part of the corner will take the attack, so it doesn't fully connect with you. So you just like, you know, spend the time recharging. And destroy beams, he just dark steps. So
whenever and wherever, you stop that. November is a sacred month.
he's doing it again. All right, so you can just roll through it with iframes.
Damn right, it's a sacred month.
But like that's sort of slow, and it doesn't give you a chance to recharge that you usually need. All right, so also I love that when you German suplex this fucker, you hear the like clinking and you hear the little spandexy noise. Like listen, that's a spandexy noise. It's called spandex because it makes your mind expand. Anyway, that is Destroy Man. The Guitar Hero community, sure, when they get good.
Wait, is that his name, Destroy Man?
Yeah, Destroy Man. He's a superhero.
Destroy
his
all
name,
men.
Yeah, his superhero. He's a superhero, and he's like, yeah, I'm Destroy Man, and like we come into his arena, and like it's just a movie studio where he's murdered a bunch of people.
Okay, that's pretty epic.
Yeah, he's like a giant. Like he works as like a postal man.
Yo,
And then he's like,
Postal-
"Oh, I'm a superhero."
Postal-
Yeah, he goes postal. He's the postal man.
Oh, dude.
It's
Postal
the layers that you can only get from Japanese writers such as Hideo Kojima,
God, I love Hideo
Yoko
Kojima.
Taro, and
Yeah,
Suda
yeah,
51. Nobody else knows how to write for video games.
That's true.
Look, man, they're just trying to get you to falter. Don't falter.
Yeah, do not falter and do not waver.
We are strong men.
In fact, if you want the hard mode, triple N challenge, you just take a Viagra like once every 4 hours during all of November. It's just like, yeah, I can do this. And you know what? Mix in some LSD while you're at it. You might as well.
Woo! See, that's asking for a mistake.
Well, I mean, no November is already a mistake, but you know.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
No,
it is.
no.
Hey
No,
guys,
see,
I'm
it should be
a
disciplined.
male. I'm gonna clog up this organ of my body for a
It
month.
fucking
yeah.
it naturally cleans itself, and you're what?
For me, hello, my prostate is toxic.
I've never had one of those in my life.
I've never had a prostate.
Really,
either.
never?
What's a prostate?
I've never nutted in my life.
Ever.
Ever.
Damn.
It's Sude 5-1.
And I've lived for 2,019 years. Never once.
I mean, honestly, I think that's how the Rolling Stones song goes. Hey guys, I'm Jesus. I ain't never nutted. Can you guess my name? Oh shit, I just told you it's Jesus. Whoopsie. I didn't think this
Bill
one through. Bill here.
Bill.
Billy Mays here. Tell her to
Oh,
tell you about
Billy Mays.
No Nut November. The secret, just die.
Hi, Billy Mays here with a brand new product. It's called No Nut November. You don't nut in November. If you do, I'll kill you.
You see,
Yo.
I've turned myself ethereal into a incorporeal spirit, so I have access to vengeance 24/7, no matter
Oh my
where
God,
you
Morty.
may hide.
Turn myself into a No Nut November, Morty.
I turned myself into the ghost of No Nut November. Even better.
I'm known as Rick.
You haven't cooned yet.
What?
Bloodshot semi-chub with my roided
You
Doomfist
better
once again.
get back on that, buddy.
Okay, so like... Alright, my question... This brings up a question to me. I think it's an important question, too. So, you know how in Doom, you know, the only good Dooms, the Doom 1 and Doom 2, where you have the gun and it's standing right outside of your chest. Like, it's not off to the side, it's right in the center of your fucking chest. Because, you know, that's how guns work. It's you hold them right out in front of you, full length, in the center of your chest. But anyway, is that Doom Guy's penis? Because, like, does he not have a penis instead?
Well,
I think you're looking too far into it.
I mean, I am. I mean, I'm giving more care about the world of Doom than id Software has ever given. But you know,
why does he have the hat on his back instead of on his head? I don't understand.
Oh, so I just pad stepped there because the guy was going to do an unblockable, which is what that red flashing move is. So I was like, I ain't taking that. So I just pad stepped him, and I avoided the attack. You're hollering. What's poppin'? Also, Steel and Bread. That's a good album. Radiohead, The Bends. I've never listened to a single Radiohead song.
Never?
I'm too busy. Yeah, I don't think that consciously. Yes, I don't think I've ever listened to a single Radiohead song. I don't think I've ever gone on my way to listen to any album, any song of theirs. Because you know what? I'm too busy listening to Talking Heads, Remain in Light. Because, you know, I'm a true music fan. I'm not someone who's like, oh, hey, you know, someone's tuning their guitar for, like, the sound check on stage. Hey, guys, we got an album. Because that's what Radiohead is, apparently. I don't know if that's what Radiohead is, but I think that's what Radiohead is. I'm too busy listening to, you know, the people who invented rock and roll, black people, and also collectively with, you know, the members of Pink Floyd. Led Zeppelin did not invent rock and roll. They got close. They took blues music and they repurposed it to be about sex and drugs, and you know, they also repurposed it to be about Lord of the Rings. I don't really know about that last part because Lord of the Rings kind of sucks in my opinion. But you know, Minder, I unironically do not like Lord of the Rings. Like, that's not a joke. I read the books. I've seen the movies. I don't like it.
Seems like wasted.
Seems like a waste. Yeah, it's a waste of time. Because, like, the movies are all, like, 3 hours. Never listen to electric guitar. Am I David Burner? David Trihex is on fucking fire?
So, Two Worlds, tell us about your day.
Oh, do you know, I woke up, and this is about it, man.
Hell yeah. You know, just get to watch the best speedruns, the best commentary.
Dude.
It's just like, hell, you know what? It's living La Vida Loca, except living La Vida Gamer.
Yeah, dude, I fell asleep to Marathon. I woke up to Marathon. It's great, dude.
You know what? Like I just said, Game R Royale. La Vida Gamer. That doesn't exist because the Vita has sold precisely 0 units in its lifetime. Yo, shoutouts to Sony thinking like the Vita was actually going to be a product that sold, and then they're like, oh, let's just port everything because this thing didn't sell, and then like there's yeah, and then we got all these fucking yeah, they should have, but you know. Unfortunately, what they did is they just made a bunch of anime dungeon crawlers for it and like a bunch of super weeb ass games, and they're like, "Hey guys, it's on the Vita," and then it's like, "Oops, the Vita didn't sell." It's like, "Hey guys, it's on the PS3 and PS4 and PC now." At least the good ones are. I mean, like maybe Japan's got a few exclusive ones still, but like, who cares? No one here, most certainly of all, Electra, 13x47 cares about the anime dungeon crawlers. Yeah, the Vita still blows. That's what I'm. It does not blow because it does not have life
Wait,
in it.
Blows? I'm gonna buy it.
It does not blow. It does not have any life in it. It is a dead system.
Oh, oh man.
It's like the Wii U 2 is a bad band. I don't know how the fuck that was a parry. The guy was on the ground, but okay. Two Worlds to be like, hey guys, we're gonna keep the runners some company, and then he's like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here. This sucks.
Gotta get the fuck out of here.
Gotta find the exit. You see, that's a classic No More Heroes quote. Gotta find the exit. Gotta find the exit. I know there's nothing really here for me, but I gotta keep going anyway. Gotta find that exit. Alright, so this part sucks, because the beach, everyone has a fuck ton of health. And the gunners run away from you, and you just, if you literally do anything that's not a parry, you're probably gonna get touched. Please, someone attack. I mean, you're invincible during Dark Steps, so that's why I do Dark Steps every now and then.
Wow.
But yeah, this is really where Bloodberry starts to show its limits as a weapon for like a speedrun viability. Wait, I forgot this wave happens. Okay.
I got a long journey back, boys.
Yahoo!
Because an enemy launched me off a ledge.
Hell yeah! I got hit! What was that? How'd I get hit? The gamer! I'm calling a technical foul on the video game. Because that was kind of poopy garbage poo-poo. That's also an industry term. That's that's what the Japanese gamers say when they're like, we got a video game and something bad happens. Instead of saying like a word in Japanese, they say like flawless English, but like with a little bit of a mumble because they're autistic.
I thought every time that they lost, they always yelled out something about stupid American.
Oh, I mean that's well, that depends. That's only if it's an FPS game.
And fighting games.
That nobody in America plays fighting games on the level of a Japanese person, so they're safe on that regard.
Have you never watched Evo?
That's the joke.
It's
But
not a very good joke.
Well, the joke is that America doesn't have, outside of the quote-unquote FGC, which is something you gotta go and meet up at, America doesn't really have a super dedicated fighting game community. Like Japan's still got people finding combos for fucking Neo Geo fighting games.
Because arcades exist and they have nothing better to do.
I mean, America doesn't have that. I mean, we used to have arcades, and then they're like, hey guys, let's replace them with ticket machines, and like things are just iPhone games. But you've got to pay money for them. And then it's like, hey guys, Fate Grand Order. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the game for me.
Victory!
Gotta do my taxes.
You still have that game installed?
I do have Fate Grand Order installed just because like there is an event coming up in like a few months I want to do. And also like it's not quite like it's tied to a login account. It's more tied to like your phone device, and like transferring it is a big pain in the ass. And like I'm already in FUK, so I gotta sink or swim with my investment.
Yep.
My investment. My anime game investment.
You gotta keep your special sock in there.
And hello? They are not JPEGs, they are PNGs. At worst, they are PNGs.
Shitty Gibbs.
Yeah, I mean, they are, but like... I mean, Honkai Third Impact actually looks like it has decent gameplay. But like... Yeah, the gacha that I primarily play, which are, Fate Grand Order, which is technically a card game, except it's like really not, and it kind of sucks in that regard. And Azure Lane, which is like technically a shoot 'em up bullet hell game, but like you don't do anything in it because
Why don't
like
you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links?
why would you play Yu-Gi-Oh? Fucking Christ!
Because then you can have cards.
Oh, I got the
and you
zip!
can-
I'm sorry. That's I've been trying to get video evidence of this happening for like several dozen runs, and it actually happens. Okay, cool. I'm gonna clip. Where's? Cool. Okay, cool. Okay. Sorry to stream in everyone's ear, but that's something I've been trying to find documented evidence of for the longest fucking time because I knew it existed. Because I had it happen to me in my first casual playthrough, but I wasn't recording or I wasn't even playing on like a thing that could record at the time. So I told Adrian about it, like when he was the world record holder in this game, in like all the categories, because he was actually good and puts time into it. Like, hey, you know, there's a zip you can do with whatchamacallit, bars, and I don't really know why it happens. So now I have 60 FPS documented proof of it happening.
Wait, you're streaming at 60? Why am I streaming at 30?
I'm streaming at 60 because this is a 60 FPS game technically.
What the fuck, dude? Why am I at the lower quality? I'm in HD.
Because I am playing on component cables, the official Nintendo component cables even. Also, sorry for screaming in your ear, but like that, like
Yeah,
actually,
fuck you,
I've
dude.
been looking like really hard to try to replicate that glitch, and
Yeah,
I'm
well,
starting
I
to
don't
think
care.
it
I was
only.
talking about Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh stinks, except the
Yeah.
animated series, which is okay.
The anime fucking sucks. The card game is where it really shines. I think your opinions are dumb and you should feel bad.
What was that pause? But yeah, I've been trying to get evidence of that for the longest time, and I finally have it. So Yahoo, this run has done something productive.
Cool. Give me my eardrums back. Chat wants them too. We need compensation.
Everything about Yu-Gi-Oh is a bad meme. That's what I'm saying.
You stop that. Pot of Desires is not a bad card.
It's Pot
love
of Greed.
I love banishing 10 cards and then drawing 2.
Okay,
It's a good card.
Okay, so here's a fun fact. Do you know what these things are called? They're called hedgehogs. And they're called that because the Germans were the ones who named them. In fact, these are improperly placed hedgehogs because they're not fully embedded in the sand. Because the whole point is that they stop boats from approaching. Because if a boat tries to land on a beach with hedgehogs, they just get impaled.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Nerd.
So what they're supposed to be done is they're supposed to be set in concrete, and that was the Atlantic Wall strategy they had in Nazi Europe, but like they were actually super dumb about it, and they fortified like this basically only one spot significantly with the Atlantic Wall, and that was like the shortest possible crossing that they were sure, quote unquote, the Allies were going to take. And the Allies were like, no, we're just going to land in Normandy instead. And then Normandy turned out to be like not a great place to land in, except like Utah Beach unironically was a genius place to land in, except like they actually got drifted off course and they ended up in a spot where they were not supposed to land. But because of that, it was completely unfortified and they were just able to circle the fortifications. Omaha Beach, that's the scene from Saving Private Ryan. That was a hell on earth. Also, Holly Summers has these holes, and I love the holes.
Women have those.
They do allegedly. But what you want to do is you want to not fall into these holes. So, yeah, there's one. You can pop them open with your beam katana. But like most of the time you're just gonna find them because you ran into them by accident. I'm very close to a hole. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. This is a good, very good fight so far. Nice. I got that. Dark Step's one of the hardest ones to time in the game.
Uh-oh.
Is this gonna be a holeless fight? So normally she's supposed to go into a phase 2, but like if you manage to get the fight without holes, like you can just straight up skip that.
Gosh, Jack, no, please. Jack! Wow.
Oh, dude, I want it. I want it. Technically a holeless fight. All right, good. That was actually extremely good. What the fuck? Kaiba is a good meme, yeah. You get hope. Well, my mom has left the house, so that's not happening. Alright, no, this was actually, like, unironically a good segment. What the fuck? I saved, like, a minute.
I actually died to her.
What the fuck? Yeah, Holly Summers in HD is, like, a completely different fight. Rao's on that right now, and, you know, there's not even a beach anymore.
Bruh.
Yeah, we drained the beach and replaced it with
We
some
drained the
government
swamp.
center.
We drained the swamp.
Drain the swamp.
Drained the swamp and replaced it with, like, a nuclear waste factory.
Guard 3.
Checking guard 3!
Guard 3!
Can you speedrun this speedrun, please? Okay, I'm only like 15 minutes behind where my PB is. By the way, Adrian's
Yeah,
like...
Cinnamon Bun, can you hurry it up? I'm getting tired of
Yeah,
your
can
run.
you speed it up?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
speed it up. Add some more rants.
Speed
Gotta get
it up.
set up for Curious George HD.
Ooh. Yeah, dude, we're holding them up. Let's go. Come on, chop chop.
Yeah. Ja. Also, if you press start out of a perfect frame during the transition animations with the toilet paper, you actually end up keeping the toilet paper on screen for a little bit. It's very based. And it lets you know that you did something optimally. Like, I mean, Raosal is just like, hey guys, I'm playing No More Heroes HD. I'm just going to gun dash everywhere. Woohoo!
Yeah, in this installment, they gave Travis Touchdown a gun.
Alright, so very, very important step that I actually unironically almost forgot until I started giving my commentary. Because, you know, this game is the commentary game, because it's 3 hours of shit.
Oh, yeah.
This is Naomi's lab. It has the best song in the fucking game, Heavenly Star.
Don't lay a single finger on anything.
Except this doesn't exist in HD version, so you will not be hearing it from Rao's stream. What we did is we dropped off something called the Military Secret, which is something that lets her make a beam katana for us. Right now, she only has one beam katana for sale, and that is the Tsubaki Mark I. It basically turns Travis into a breakdancer, and it's an okay weapon, but like the difference in quality between Tsubaki 1 and Bloodberry, which is what we currently have, isn't that insane. But like the difference in quality of like damage between Tsubaki 1 or between Bloodberry and Tsubaki where am I even fucking going? I missed. No, actually, you do it this way. Okay.
Look, it's a lot of damage. Just keep
It's a
it
lot of
simple.
well, it's more than that. Which the thing that people don't realize about the Tsubaki Mark II is that it is actually the better DPS weapon of the game compared to Tsubaki 3. Specifically, it's the better DPS weapon for bosses because it does much more damage per hit than Tsubaki 3, but Tsubaki 3's got like the absurd range, it's got the absurdly quick animations, and it's
got the crazy breakdance parry.
yeah, it's got the breakdance parry, its death blows are fucking godlike actually. And it has this like low charge slash combo you can do that is like actually broken. Like it actually breaks the game.
Better battery.
Yeah, no, if you don't have the battery boost though, you're not going to be able to use it properly.
I mean, we can barely use the Mark II.
I mean, Mark II, you got to get used to. Definitely, it's like it's a little bit shorter range than you would expect, and it's also what's kind of sucks about it is the first hit is guaranteed to push an enemy back, because the thing's just like it's basically like 5 or 6 beam katanas strapped together into a baseball bat, and it's like
Yeah,
it's a
good
fucking
military
club.
secret.
It's a club, and you go clubbing.
Hey, it's a
with it.
military secret
Yeah, it's the military secret of the club.
of taping shit together.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the duct tape actually unironically started
It's
out.
not duct tape, it's Flex Seal.
Bruh. Yo, Flex.
But did you know that duct tape unironically was invented by the U.S. military specifically for the Normandy beach landings?
So it's a military secret.
Yeah. As well as what we view as plastic bags nowadays. Those were invented as gun covers for people on Normandy Beach, so that the guns wouldn't get wet when they were fucking jumping out of the boats. We're getting Phil Swift here.
Phil Swift here.
That's a lot of damage.
I did not mean to type war. Whoops.
What's Whir? Whir is actually 238.51 by Adrian VG. Anyway, this is the worst part of the run. It is called Minesweeper. Or Minesweeping. One of those two. Why is the stream coming back to Normandy? Because Holly Summers area is literally supposed to be like a joke about Normandy. Except it's more supposed to be like, oh shit, okay. It's more supposed to be about the Middle Eastern invasion than anything else. Because like they're wearing like Middle Eastern camo. Also, I actually got to kind of focus here because I already stepped on one mine. If you step on 3 mines, like you just lose the mini game. It's over. But no, I'm actually a bit of a war buff. I don't know if you know it. I study history. I'm a historier. Because that's what that word is called, not a historian. It's more like their historian in the modern academic sense, because just like layperson instead of layman.
Yeah, you're a history person.
It's not history. It's we story.
Ah, you right. Their story.
That's a very good Radiant Their Story. Radiant Their Storia is a very good video game franchise. I don't even know what that is about. I think it's like a JRPG. And it's Radiant Historia, but
Great game.
Who's we? Me and my boy Travis Touchdown. Also, where the fuck is this mine? Like, it was right over here, wasn't it? I saw the prompt for like a fraction of a second. There it is.
Yo,
So-
so where's your Minesweeper section?
This is right
the
here.
Minecraft section? I'm almost ready.
This is the mine. This is the ride. Okay, so minesweeping kind of sucks because it's the it's slow. You can see Travis. He's fucking slow as shit into this. There's a chance to fail it, and the mines are scattered about completely randomly. They're sort of like, I did a little bit of testing on it, and they're mostly biased towards your starting area. But like, it's really not a hard rule. It's like this game could just like you see that tower over there. There could be a mine over there. There's probably not going to be very many, so it's not worth going over there. But it could happen. And sometimes you just get the god mines where you get like 18 mines, and it's like a fuck ton of money. Also, I love how Minesweeper speedruns, not Minecraft, but Minesweeper speedruns, are just like, hey guys, let's hope we get lucky.
Maybe.
Imagine.
But they're also about skill.
They're about the clicking the button in the corner that's easiest to get to from the reset button and hoping you get it.
Yeah.
What the
You got a
board?
problem with that?
That's what I'm saying. Bored, more like I'm bored from watching Minecraft speedruns and Minesweeper speedruns. Don't you know, it's 2019. It is current year, and the big thing is the 2048 game, whatever the fuck that one is. I don't even remember what that is off the top of my head.
And I win. Cinnamon Bun, you suck.
I cannot
won.
believe you defeated the final boss of this game, which is
Dang,
Dark
that's
Star.
like world record.
Yeah, which is actually Gene, which is actually what's Henry's last name? It's like Henry Coldstep or something.
Henry Swift. He's brother to Phil Swift.
Oh shit, that's a lot of damage. That's you know, in fact,
That's a
what
whole
that's
lot
how
of
this game ends. Like Travis and Henry put aside their differences, and they're like, hey, oh, there's Heavenly Star again, by the way. Travis and Henry put aside motherfucking cooldown. That's it. All right, I was close that there was like a cool part in it because touchdown, cooldown, etc. Him and Travis are brothers, by the way, and the game only explains that at like the last second of the game, just to be epic. Anyway, as the gamers say, live in La Vida Loca. But Travis and Henry, they actually put aside their differences, and they don't actually kill each other in this game, as implied by the ending, and by as contradicted by the fact that this game got a sequel that Suda didn't really get involved in. But they decide to make Flex Seal a company, and then they're like the Johnson & Johnson brothers, and dude, all right, you guys unironically might not know this story. Okay, so Johnson & Johnson, the pharmaceutical product company, the house product company. Yeah, there's also SC Johnson.
A family company.
No, Johnson & Johnson I think is the family company.
No, SC Johnson is the family company.
Okay, that's even funnier, because let me tell you, Johnson & Johnson, founded by brothers. One of them got angry at the other brother, and they said, hey, fuck you, I'm making my own company, and that's SC Johnson, a family company.
Damn.
And it's literally basically the exact same fucking company. That is so epic to me. It's like how, like, Puma started off as, like, a Reebok employee getting mad. I love capitalism. I love to capitalize. Capitalize your words, people. Also, these are like stormtroopers, except they're like the TIE fighter pilots, so they're not fully stormtroopers. And they throw these balls at you, like typical Star Wars things. Aye. Yeah, that's Ozzy Osbourne on his crazy train, by the way.
That's crazy, dude.
He's on the crazy train. He's like, hey guys, I'm gonna finish this peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Billy Mays here on the crazy train.
Look at you sitting on your throne. Oh my god. I cannot believe this anime girl, who is obscured completely by your hat, is about to kiss you. What the hell?
Nope, she's dead.
What?
Yep.
Ah, well.
Welcome to the neutral ending, which is hilarious.
Well,
so
I mean,
the thing about the speedrun, in Code Vein, there's 3 endings. I'm not going to spoil them, but well, I technically spoiled the neutral ending.
Well, necrophilia still exists. Just don't let the meat spoil.
So, there's 3 endings, and the way that you get them, you have to do several different tasks. One of the tasks in the speedrun, normally in a speedrun, we should technically get the bad ending, but because I skipped 2 of the successors, which are major bosses, because I skipped them, the game considers that as not saving them, but not killing them either. So it just gives me the neutral ending.
I love video games.
If it gave us the bad ending, the speedrun would be so much faster.
Why would it?
There's 2 bosses.
There's extra bosses in the neutral ending?
There's an extra boss in the neutral ending and the good ending.
Mm.
That big alien metamorph thing, that was from restoring one of the successors. As I said, because we skipped them, it counts them as not killed or saved. So it still spawned.
Also, check this out. These guys are chasing me.
Ending, it wouldn't spawn at all.
I love this arena because, this is a really good tense area because it leads up to the hardest boss fight in the game, Let's Shake. And honestly, I might honestly die on Let's Shake, which kind of sucks. But it's this good tense hallway of just enemies you don't have to fight, and they just despawn when you pick up your phone. Anyway, Sylvia is about to tell us that hey, what's poppin'? Like, don't die. And I'm like, okay, I'll try my best, Sylvia. But yeah. What were we talking? We were talking about the neutral ending. Do you know what game has a stupid amount of endings? Shadow the Hedgehog.
That has like 6 or 10, something like that.
No, you're assuming there's a difference between ending and, well,
Wait,
There's
there's 3 for each ending, isn't there?
It's a lot more complicated than that. It's
No.
It's
I have
ending
the
names.
PNG.
It's ending names based on what you did in the story at the branch points. And
Yeah,
sometimes
so-
it's just ridiculous shit. And like it's literally like several
6, 8,
hundred.
10. Yeah, there's 10.
Well, all right. I guess maybe I'm thinking like the ending names are different because like some of them are just like super contradictory story points that like 352
there-
pass. Yeah.
There's a good ending and a bad ending.
Oh, I forgot to hold down run. Haha, whoopsie. Anyway, we're
Whoopsie.
going into the sunlight because Travis is stepping out, living large, getting blinded by the sun. I actually like this, and now we're in the desert. And we've killed the boss! Woo!
Yo, you beat the game?
Yeah, I know. I killed a boss, and by that I
Nice.
mean my brother killed the boss. And Sylvie's like, well, whatever. It's a technicality, but I guess you can still have this one.
Nice one, bro.
And then she screams a whistle in our ear. It's very, very fun. I love to whistler. I'm a whistler. Not to be confused with a tumbler. I'm a tumbler. I'm not a burning man. I'm not a drowning building.
I'm a midnight stumbler.
A
Oh,
big
shit.
gamer accomplishment, yeah.
Yo, is that?
I beat PVTCB in the race. Alright, you
Oh,
thought you were
you're
going to throw shade at
harsh.
me, but you did. And I saw the shade because I have the stream open. But,
I
you
am the
know,
victor.
it's all
That's beautiful.
it's all in the name of love. And by love, I mean, like, you curb stomping me and not loving me. Anyway, we're going to get to Tsubaki Mark II. Or, Mark II. Because,
Look,
I-
you're
like, I-
assuming that I don't love you, but I do.
What? I cannot reciprocate your feelings. I've already romantically involved with Peter Afro. Sorry, Electra, I stole him. Anyway, Tsubaki, normally when you have beam katanas, several of them, you gotta switch between them by going back to your motel room, and they're just in a drawer under your bed, and it gives you like a little bit of like a story about the beam katana and what they do, etc., etc. But like, when you just buy them from Naomi, they instantly get equipped.
Don't lay a single finger on
Anyway, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna drink some coffee. Here's the new model. Here we go. Thanks for the club.
you otaku.
And she calls me an otaku as I leave, as I give her money. Also, your game's not fully
Yeah,
cropped.
definitely not.
I see the corner.
Oops.
Oops. Gamers be like, oops.
There we go.
Jeez. Yeah, I might have to fix the video dimensions.
No, it's fine this way.
Oh,
Yeah.
there-
Ja.
okay, cool.
The resolution is exactly the same as before, and you didn't want to fix it before. You're not fixing it now.
Good, thank God, dude. I didn't want to do fucking thing.
Okay, so we got the gold. We got the gold. We got the girl. We got the gold on Pizza Butt. Or not Pizza Butt. We got the gold on Minesweeping, which means we have an additional ranking fight unlocked, or not ranking fight, but like money match unlocked, which we will never do because it's like way on the fucking north end of town. Also, you're playing creative mode. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah,
Lol,
there's
not
a
even hard,
reason.
bruh.
What the shit? But anyway, so the thing that's important is we got the silver, which just unlocks Pizza Butt 3. And Pizza Butt 3 is far and away the fastest way you can get money in this game. With like at least from like a new game file, like New Game Plus, it's arguable that like Tiger Hall can be faster because that's like that's just like kill X number of or an endless number of enemies and for over like a 6 or 7 minute period of time, and they give a pretty decent amount of money per time. And if you have like Tsubaki 3 and the endless battery already, then like that's completely broken, and you're just gonna get tons of money that way. But like by that point, you already have everything in the game you need. Anyways, everyone has a beam katana here, so this part kind of sucks. So what I gotta do is I gotta hope I'm getting shot into a spot I do not want to be in. You gotta hope that you can do a jump slash and get on the guy. If things get really, because you only gotta kill that one guy. If things get really, really out of control, you can do nothing but parries. To, because the parries give you those ridiculous iframes. Also, parries don't really eat up battery nearly as much as the other shit. And we're gonna jump off a cliff again. Yahoo! And this is a good portion of the reason why the Tsubaki 2 and Pizza Butt 3 combo is so effective is because you just drive off the cliff and you warp back to your hotel, so it saves like half the travel time. So originally when I've actually found this one casually, so because I casually will just occasionally drive off a cliff and be an idiot.
Welcome.
So what the story behind this game is that there was basically one runner, maybe two if you count Damo, but Damo hadn't really been doing stuff for a while. And the guy's name was Adrian VG, and he is a giant nerd for the Suda 51 stuff, Suda 51 stuff even.
Fuck Damo.
Fuck Damon, what the? Fuck Damon, more like. Anyway, oh my god, that car's been there every single time. So the thing was, he was running New Game Plus exclusively, which is, he's doing Easy New Game Plus, which is like, you have the best beam katana by far unlocked. And you're just going to town with that low charge slash combo, which is like it gives you a ton of iframes, it eats up no battery if you have the infinite battery, and it does pretty silly damage. So
Adrian in general just really likes the low charge slash no matter what the katana.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's what the speedrun is for that difficulty, and it kind of stinks, but I was like to Adrian, hey, we should try any percent as in like a new game file. And he's like, that's not going to work. That's going to be like a 6-hour run. And I do like a run with like barely any routing, and I get like 4 hours. Alright, I need to get this guy dead. Alright, there's the parry strat. Where is he? I cannot see. There is so much particles on my screen. So fun fact, the JP version, I'll get back to the routing story in a bit, but the JP version does not have the blood effects on screen because it was viewed as too violent by Nintendo and whatever the version of the ESRB that Japan has, because,
What the freak?
Yeah, and so they were like, okay, you gotta cut this out of the game, and they're like, well, shit. So, they did that for the Japanese version, and the game runs so much smoother on Japanese because of that. Also, I forgot that rank fight was gonna, or the money match was gonna be here. So yeah, Japanese is probably the faster version just run because of lag. It's not even faster for like text or anything, it's just faster for lag, and that's it. Which is kind of weird to me, but alright. Anyway, so Adrian was like, yeah, we can't do this, and then I was like, okay, sure, and I did like a 4-hour run, 4.5-hour run. I really do not remember my first time. Also, I forgot to do the proper strat here. I am very lucky I blocked that. And then eventually, like, we start whittling down the run with like a few of the other runners. A boomer, yeah, I'm a boomer. Boomer here. Boomer walking around.
Silence, boomer.
I'm a gamer, so what? I'm a boomer, so what? Anyway, so the thing that's important is that like we slowly optimized the route with like the lobby ball stuff. First we only got like none of them, and then we got just the sprints, and then from there we got the jump slash, and then from there we got the my dog's barking at something because she's a dummy. From there we got the all-important tattoo multiplier, and then we started factoring in like dumpsters for money, skipping coconuts, and that's really been like the last route change. Like the route's been pretty stable for about like 1.5 years, and like there's probably like some very small optimizations left, but I don't think there's going to be anything big left in terms of this game. And also because like your combo multiplier is actually kind of significant with how the run money turns out, you can theoretically like have a wild variation in money at the end of the run, and you really don't want to go over your money count because that just means you spent like a bunch of extra time doing shit you didn't need to do, and like each pizza butt trip is about like 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. And well, while this game is not that optimized, like, you know, Adrian is also like far away like just the best player at this game. He's like, yeah, he's like 18 minutes faster than me, I think. So yeah, no, I ain't catching him anytime soon. The thing that is important is just like making sure your money is consistent, and that's like a little hard to do. Also, my dog is barking. My dog is barking. Can I get a Can I get any dog emotes in the chat? I would prefer Frankerzies, but really just give me what you got. Thank you. I can't believe Two Worlds did that before the stream even heard it.
Crazy, right?
Two Worlds is stomping with the strats.
Yeah, dude.
Some might even say he's like in a randomizer league and he's cheating, but you know.
I bet he kisses girls.
Ooh, you know.
How dare you?
I don't think that one's true. I've seen how he looks at Jabro, and honestly, there is a smoldering fire in each of their eyes. The longing fire, too.
You're gonna add that to the VN.
You know what? There was something I was looking at the other day, and I was like, hey, I should unironically add this to the VN I write. I write a porn VN. That's my job. That's like my unironic job. That's like on my tax forms now. Because I've made enough money from it for it to be on my taxes.
So fucking based.
Like, it actually is unironically based, and it does fit the cinnamon bun energy, which is like just terrible energy that I emit. It's, you know, terrible, stinky energy.
It's probably because you don't shower.
I do shower. I shower once a day.
I don't believe you.
Shit. Well, you know what? That's
probably
shit.
why you got banned from GDQ.
That's just like, oh man, this boy's stinky.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh man, you know, we got the melee players, but like, you know, this private cinnamon bun guy, he's got to go.
This guy, he plays No More Heroes. We gotta
He plays No More. He plays Doshin. He plays he plays bad games. And then he plays good games like Devil May Cry 3, which is like unironically extremely one of the best video games ever made. It's yeah, I will admit that Devil May Cry 3 is a little rough around the edges.
It's time to dab on cinnamon bun. The shrine that I made to you is now gone.
Oh my god! Oh no!
Goodbye, cinnamon bun.
Is that supposed to be me? Where's the MAGA hat?
Not anymore, it's not.
Where's the MAGA hat? You can't blow me up without the MAGA hat. Did your game crash?
Or you are gone.
Oh lordy.
Damn, dude.
I cannot believe
Freaking
there is a crater in my wake. It's like Doshin the Giant, where Doshin is very big and he jumps around, and because he's big and he lands, he leaves a crater. Super horny on main. You know what? I respect that. I respect that opinion. And you know what? Because it's true. Nutty? Omae wa.
Alright, you can remove my thing from the screen, and you can donate it to Donkey Kong Country, or
what was the other speedrun that you mentioned earlier?
Yeah, we'll definitely get that on.
Hey, put on some Jet Set Radio Future while you're at it. Let's do some Jet Set Radio Future ILs.
I'd rather have some ghoulies. I'm the one donating the slot, so
That's not how it works. NASA is a government agency funded by the federal government with allotments from the budget that Congress grants every year.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors. I pick rock.
I pick gun. I pick beam katana.
Oh, shit! You pull out the strap, man.
No! That's the sound of Rao dying to the beam katana.
We'll have another game on the layout.
Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to bring this up, but like, enemies have. I almost crashed into that. I remember at the last second. You can't actually knock that down. Enemies say stuff when you kill them in this game, except like in Heroes Paradise, they super often say, "My spleen!" They don't say it nearly as often in this version, but they do kind of say it pretty often in like Bear Hug Studios, which is the movie studio where you fight Destroy Man. But like they'll say shit like that pretty often. Also, thing to note, like Tsubaki, if this guy was not in the corner, that second hit would have missed. I think it missed anyway, actually, but this weapon's range is not good, but its damage is incredible. I have no idea how that was a clash. You gonna do anything, bud? Sorry, I took that a little slow just because I want to keep my combo multiplier going. Yeah, so if I had Bloodberry right now, these guys would probably be taking like 5 times as long per enemy to kill. How am I keeping my combo going? Okay, whatever. Well, there was a guy behind me? That actually might be it. No, I think there's like a beam katana guy down here. Also, I think I got turned around, so yeah. Yeah, there he is. What am I doing to these poor boys' spleens? Good question. Also, something to note about the Tsubaki 2 is it runs out of battery super goddamn fast. Like, it's literally just 4 beam katanas strapped together. Or like 5. I think it's 5. Yeah, it looks like 5. But yeah, no, beam katana user. Just like, it usually takes like 3 full combos with the Bloodberry to kill.
Dude, did my shit just break?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh no, it's not mine. Alright, we're good, we're good.
Yeah, no, so it literally takes like a fraction of the time to kill them. It's fucking base. Anyway, do you know what I love? I love the part in action games that Kamiya does, where he makes you play a thing that's not the core game, and they usually fucking suck, and in fact, I don't love them, so it's time for a shmup. Like, this is literally what the game is right now. This is a shmup. It's based on Travis's anime series that he watches, and it sucks ass. The music's pretty okay, though. But, yeah. The strat here is, like, nothing really matters until the very, very end. Because, like, it's basically on a set cycle with everyone. It's not based on, like, how fast you kill the enemies. It's based, except the very, very last wave. Everything's scripted from the start. So you could just endlessly die, and it doesn't really matter. In fact, dying might actually be preferable at the very end, because you want to enter the boss with 1 life left and an upgrade. The upgrade is the triple laser, which you just get for dying. You gotta be out of iframes to actually pick it up, though. Yeah, so there we go. And you just stand in the final boss's face and do this, and he's dead. Also, the final boss looks like the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, so... Also, this I know my capture's a little dark for component, so like, I don't even know if you guys can see the topmost enemies. They're like the super ships or something. Oh yeah, you also want to get a special going, because when you press A, when you have the special built, it just nukes the screen, and you have iframes for the entire time.
Oh, almost messed up the crop there.
Almost messed up. Though, glad you didn't.
Yeah,
I cannot believe it's actually time for Two Worlds Ghoulies.
I cannot believe it.
Grabbing by the Doki Doki Literature Club.
I've been patiently waiting for 18 hours for my time. And it's right here, dude. I snuck it in. I self-inserted into my own merit.
I cannot believe we want Jet Set Radio Future 6. Jet Set Radio Future HD6 was just an excuse to channel Ghoulies to a large audience. Diabolical, but respectable. Also, the No More Heroes 2 version of this song, by the way, it actually features Hatsune Miku singing. And as far as I'm aware, it's literally the first commercial video game, because it was like 2008, to feature Hatsune Miku's voice in any capacity. Ah, you messed up! Alright, I actually gotta die here. Gimme, gimme. Nice. Okay, cool. I was almost dead. Alright, time for the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. I forgot, yeah, he's about to come from the center bottom, so gotta avoid that.
It's like the game, so it should right on.
I got hit by the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch! That stinks!
I'm throwing holy hand grenades right now.
Gonna catch these hands of government man. Alright, I have like no way to pick that up right now, which is kind of shitty. I died!
Bro, how did you die?
The Holy Hand Grenade was like, this guy likes anime, gotta go. And I was like, understandable, God, you have a nice day. I got the double laser, which kind of sucks ass compared to the triple, but whatever. Okay, so this was not a good shmup section.
Oh, dude. Why was he hiding in the piano?
He was hiding in the piano because you pee in the ano.
Why do they call it a piano when you don't pee in it? Whoa! Jump scare, dude! Spooky!
Mom found the piss drawer,
That
guys.
was
It's over for
pretty
me.
darn scary. Oh god, oh god. Oh
Also, I
gosh, oh
think
darn.
my beam... did I recharge my beam katana? I don't think I did.
Oh no. It's right
If I did not, that's gonna kind of suck for Harvey, but whatever. Also, Harvey is maybe the most annoying boss in the game. And that's really saying something.
Come on. You can do
Oh.
this.
Oh yeah.
You're almost to the
Oh
next
yeah.
ranked fight.
Sure showed him the door.
Winners proceed to the fourth
She showed him the door.
Losers
This
will
level's
also
so bad, dude.
to the eighth circle of hell. But
Wait, I thought the timer was supposed to be counting down on Challenge 21.
we're going to paradise together.
It's true. Oh no, no, it's just an in-game timer they built in for funsies.
For like, hey guys, you know what? We're gonna predict
Hey guys, we know this is
speedrunners.
the hardest category in the universe. Oh, bruh.
As soon as you are
Oh
ready,
no,
come
I'm gonna
for
die.
me. Don't leave me waiting.
Oh,
I
God.
cannot believe the ninja combo rats
Yourself up quite well,
were
but
doing their thing.
my skin is so silky and smooth.
Very sad.
This quote charisma makeup artist from
There's-
Japan gave me
He's got the
That reason
guitar.
is-
color gradation.
It's Mr. Bones' wild get fucked by.
She says, "Dun, ducky, dun, dun,"
Oof.
like
Yeah,
she
get
said.
fucked by that.
Mr. Bones'
And
Wild Ride,
look
man.
at that. Today you are going to win with 2000%.
Are you still using those S video cables I sent you?
One hot night
Oh, yeah, dude.
together.
Hell yeah,
Those are
gamers
the greatest thing
strats.
ever, literally.
Light up.
Thanks to PVT for making this run happen right here.
Yeah,
So you have
I
to
am
have
forcing
cable.
you to watch Ghoulies. It
The
is.
garden of madness.
That's true. I didn't have any cables, and I was like, finally, I don't have to play Ghoulies anymore.
And then it's like, you know what? We gotta fix that. And I did.
We're gonna get back in there.
Is there
Oh,
not
shit.
a fucking... Is there seriously not a battery chest over here? Fucking Christ, whatever. I don't pick up the mask here, by the way, so... If you use a mask on Harvey, you're gonna be in for a bad
Ghoulies
time.
Later.
Grab by the Ghoulies. Hey, you remember that time when Rare Software or Rare Limited got grabbed by Microsoft?
Oh yeah, good time. And then they made buy the Xbox exclusive,
And then they made Xbox avatars.
and then they deleted all the indie games. God bless, man.
Okay, so Harvey's really fucking annoying. He teleports, he does the bird attacks. You basically just want to attack him and like get him to auto block you after a bit, so he doesn't really... So he has a chance to not teleport at least.
But he's also made out of paper.
This level's
Yeah,
all
I mean he is, but like he's annoying paper to chase. Alright,
Yo, is that grabbed by the ghoulies?
Yeah, it's grabbed by the ghoulies. Please do something good, idiot. Harvey boy. Also, if you lose a clash with him, he turns your being baton into like a magical girl heart rod thingy.
Yo, do it. I want to see it.
You know what? I gotta get into a clash, and that's actually sort of difficult.
Because I've never seen it. I want to see it.
It sucks ass, but alright, show me, go for it. Please, Harvey, what the hell are you doing? You basically want to face tank every time he does the,
No!
You want to face tank every time he does the, spin attack?
Gotta bait him.
Because if you don't, he spins forever.
Oh, dude. No! I got so baited, bro.
Alright. Well, it appears that is not happening. I'm going to get boxed, though.
Yo, box.
Ah, I wanted that last hit. Hey guys, who likes cutscenes in video game boss fights? I do. Actually, I don't.
Hey, it's a playable cutscene.
So Travis gets locked in a magician's box, and you gotta really fucking shake hard to get out. And my nunchuck sensor's not the greatest, and the second box is always the nunchuck. So, yeah, I forgot to actually do that. Haha. So there's a chance I could die here.
Up here. There we go. Don't die, PVT.
Yo, no fapping.
Okay, I lived. Thank God.
Hey, come on, man.
It felt like I lived, but like, you can never be fully sure of Harvey. Oh my God, he's doing it again!
Or firing some holy hand grenades.
Yeah, this is why Harvey sucks ass. Like, you want to skip the box fight, so the box bit's so bad. Alright, A-time, A-time, A-time.
In time?
No?
He's running over.
Where are you going, Harvey? Oh, he didn't even do Welcome to the Nightmare once. He flips the screen on you, which is a thing he does, and it sucks. And he also inverts your controls for a little bit. Anyway, we blind him, and then we cut him in half with his buzzsaw.
Buzzsaw, does it get you butt?
What the fuck? How did I only lose like 2 seconds there? What the shit?
Harvey, please.
I got a message from the other on Discord from the other pseudo Doshin the Giant speedrunner.
Ooh.
They say, "Hey dog," you know, spelled D-A-W-G. Want to see something I drew? And I'm like, sure.
Oh,
Except
dude,
I say K, because I'm doing a gamer marathon right now.
Oh yeah, tell him to tune in.
Ah, you know what? That's actually not a good idea.
Ask them if they like grab by the ghoulies.
Ask, you know what? They do. They will not be told what is going on.
Not trying to scare them away. This is such. Not a fan of this one right here.
You're not a fan of what? The monkey? What? Why did I say monkey? What is wrong with me?
Whoa, dude!
You can't say that's 2019. Canada's prime minister.
Such a bad level.
And the stuff. Yeah, are you trying to knock him out the window?
Die there.
Can you knock the giant out the window?
Nah, I wish, dude. That would be epic.
That would be epic. But, you know, grabbed by the ghoulies and Rare were like, no, can't let the player have fun.
Like, nah, son. That's not happening.
Alright, I need money. Woo! So you get some money for finishing like the ranked fights themselves, but it's not enough to just instantly go to the next ranked fight. Unless you had like, you know, a giant surplus of money beforehand. What would you say?
I clicked the wrong button. I left the call, but I'm back.
What an absolute champ.
Look, I'm here for commentary. So right now he's talking to a cute girl and walking out the door. That's pretty
Sure
decent.
showed him the door. And Travis does show them the door, which the best part about the door thing is that like they try to say something to Travis, and Travis just like literally walks away as they say something to him. And the person talking doesn't really do the like, you know, raising your voice thing that you do when someone's back is turned and they're walking away from you. Also, the game has the that little guitar riff it plays when it does loading screens, And that just instantly cuts in during like the middle of her speech, so you don't really get to hear what you're saying. You actually have to go to the game file itself and like figure out what she's saying, because she's saying, remember, trust your force. And the other one, the job man, he's saying, remember, this job can be done by you only.
That was a bad impression.
Remember, this job can be done by you only.
See, that one was pretty good.
Pretty
One more
good. No, I'm busy gaming and getting my ass kicked in a parking garage.
I'm gonna lock your fridge.
Yeah,
Really?
nice try.
Oh, dude, get owned, Hunchy.
Where is this
Got one more
fucker?
hit. Got one more hit, bro.
He's the one standing.
Oh, boys.
I love the targeting in this game. It just sometimes decides like, hey, let's target the thing right behind you.
I just have to not
I
die.
love to video game. I'm you guys might know this, but I'm
Go, 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 go! Oh, dude, I'm gonna die.
I'm a little bit of a gamer, not to brag.
Ooh, I'm a little bit of a gamer. I just cleared that.
I'm a little bit of a gamer, but like hardcore.
Dude, Two Worlds is going nuts.
Two Worlds is showing the door
Yeah,
to
I'm
all our
showing,
viewers as they are leaving.
They're like, ghouls,
So,
I hate
Two Worlds, are you gonna beat Cinnamon Bun in this race as well?
that. Yeah, dude, totally.
Yahoo! Two Worlds be like, Yahoo!
Punch him
Totally
down
just
so hard
not
that he gets beat twice.
And a runner up and push the.
Alright, Grabbed by the ghoulies. That's what Travis is thinking when he's like, yeah, I gotta masturbate my beam katana to get its energy back. I'm gonna think, grab by the ghoulies. That's how he gets the tempo right. But what else can you do?
Wow, dude, nice reference.
Yeah, you know what? I have actually played a little bit of Grab by the Ghoulies, so to everyone else on the planet besides me and Two Rolls who's never played Grab by the Ghoulies, the joke as it attempts to be there is that the game is the intro song is literally just like some like deep symphonic riff. And it's just like, grabbed by the ghoulies. And then it's just like, it cuts to like, the various monsters in the game. And then one of them like pulls out a piece of paper and says like, what else can you do?
What else?
And then it says like, hey, you attack with the right thumbstick. And that's the game.
Yeah, dude, you just use the right thumbstick to attack, man. Screw it. Why not?
Also, I want you to pay attention in this cutscene, because Travis gets a letter. And Travis be like, okay.
Does it say what else can you do?
Yeah, it says that. And it also says,
Oh, dude.
just come back alive. And he gets bus tickets. But he leaves the door open. His cat escapes.
Ah, dude, meow, man.
Meow, 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 meow.
Rip Lenny, bro.
You know what? One of the cool things about the Meow Mix song is that it existed.
I love that song.
I'm just
Classic.
like, everyone's be like, hey, Bun, here's the aux cable. It's your turn for music. I'm like, hell yeah. And then I'd be like,
Meow Mix
I put on a playlist of 2 songs on infinite repeat. It is Grabbed by the Ghoulies, and it's the Meow Mix song. And then they never handed me the aux cable ever again.
I got banned from the aux cable because I kept looping Grabbed by the Ghoulies trap remixes.
There's no way that's real.
Definitely not, dude. Or maybe it is.
Maybe the rare studio game made
Yeah, be
on the
right back,
console
guys.
that they
Gonna
didn't
commission someone
they
to make
weren't
that.
known for being on, that people don't really like, that doesn't have a fan base. Maybe that has a song remix
Doesn't
to
have
it.
Fan base?
It has a fan base, but not a fan space. You know what I'm saying? When I'm laying down.
Yeah, it's not base.
It's also not plural.
Sad. Oh, where are my bottles?
Your bubbles, what the? Might I live next door to one of the lead animators of Cartoon Network on the show Cow and Chicken, or I did live, Cow and Chicken, Powerpuff Girls, and what was the other one they worked
You
on?
ever asked why the red guy's so thick?
I mean, like, the dude's kind of... Like, I knew him when I was a kid, so a lot of the innuendo jokes he made really went over my head. But, like, looking back at what I remember, he was a character. He had a fucking Thunderbird, like a fully assembled Thunderbird car, which is like a super, like, old-style muscle car. Like, it was fully assembled in his basement. And, like, there wasn't space for it to get in the basement, so he... I think he ended up saying that, like, he assembled it on site. Because, like, he got the parts and he just built it there. And he super maintained it and, like, kept it in running condition. And, like, as a kid, I always wondered, like, you're never gonna drive that thing. Like, one, like, you know, it's one of those things where, like, you know, it's one of the vehicles where, like, driving it actually wears down its values super badly. And two, like, there was just physically no way to get the fully assembled machine outside.
Oh no, boss fight, dude. Gotta fight Shrek. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Shrekky. Uh-oh, Oniony. Also, that's not where I go. Uh-oh, Donkey.
Oh, let's get Donkey in the call.
I hear that, Donkey's, too busy fucking the dragon from Drakengard 3!
Ah, Drakengard 3!
You see, this is why you never put me and Two Worlds on a mic, because we just feed into the worst of each other. It's like...
They were great.
I mean, it's like, it's epic for us, but like...
Yeah, dude, it's all that matters.
It's all that matters, yeah.
Ah, dude.
Oh, I forgot this guy's over here.
Bro, winning the game, dude. Crazy.
Okay, so, this area, everyone's super aggressive, and they're, trying to dress up like, Japanese, like... It's almost like a motorcycle game, but not really. It's more of like the high school delinquent thing they got going on. But like, it's that thing. It's like, you know, the whole pompadour thing, like, you know, the stylish Western clothing that's like super ostentatious.
Yes.
You know, just the casual speedrunner wear. Also, you don't want to do anything on this bus except parry. Because if you end up doing anything on this bus that's not a parry, you kind of fucked up. Yeah, he got me. That was okay. I got a pretty good combo.
Alright, and boom bomb. Oh, dude, that's got a multi-kill. That's insane.
Also, I like how the glass instantly breaks and then the guys jump in.
My input suck right now, dude.
Hey, he's spinning me. He's spin kicking me. And by that, I mean spin attacking. I don't think he does a kick. Hey, just stop doing it, buddy.
One more, dude. Great.
Also, you want to be at the front of the bus, because that makes your phone call start faster. So, why doesn't Amber just, like, stay as the monster thing she got zapped into being? Also, where the oh, there's a guy left! He didn't aggro!
Great question.
Why doesn't she stay as that, and, like, then get cured at the end? Like, that seems like such a smart plan.
Nah, dude, anti-doping policy.
Shit, you're right.
It's like the GTA.
Yeah, you know, it's like, hey guys, I'm a gamer on prescription medications. They're like, oh, we can't have that here.
Yeah, it's not allowed, man. You got medication for your asthma? No. Ban forever.
I remember a while back there was that Special Olympics runner or Paralympics runner who he had no legs, and they gave him those weird like Bowflex legs. Not like Bowflex as in like an exercise thing, but like
That'd be still.
yeah, they were shaped like, you know, almost like little recurve bows, and the idea is that they just go on the ground and they compress a bit and then they spring back up, and they were apparently so good as legs that he was banned from competing against humans, like full humans. I mean, Deus Ex was right about transhumanism. Happy Pride Month.
There are legions of more powerful
Oh my god, like when transhumanism actually happens, it's gonna be part of LGBT. That's so weird to me.
Your head out of the clouds and a skin.
Like, hey guys, you know, we got like, you know, we got the lesbian, we got the gay, we got the bi, we got the trans, we got the pan, and we got the robot man.
But trust your
We got RoboCop here. RoboCop here is leading that Pride Month parade.
Ha, fuck your burgers, dude. You missed it, buddy. Haha.
Woohoo!
Ooh. Dude, still sub 1 on the timer. That's pretty beautiful.
Yeah. Alright, so it is time for Speedbuster. Speedbuster is a very non-traditional boss in this game because she's just a corridor. But you know, we already did that sort of thing for Let's Shake. But you know, it's like that's like actually the boss here. Like it's just a straight line, and she shoots this giant ass laser. We're gonna see it coming down here in a few seconds. I'm gonna try to get these guys out here. And for whatever reason, her kills on the laser against the random Yakuza delinquent boy thing. Also, I'm probably not making this.
Totally going the wrong way here.
Also, you never want to be approached by that thing when like you don't have energy in your beam katana, because like you're probably instantly gonna die. In fact, I'm actually like way off cycle because I did that targeting on the backwards guy.
Boom. Got on the right side. Cycle, dude. Beautiful.
The right cycle. It's like the right stuff, but the cycle. You know, it's like, you know, it's like that one song, like everything in the box to the left, it's like everything on the cycle to the right. It's the right cycle. And that is the song lyric, and that's why the song did not sell any copies. It was reviewed as a bad single, and nobody liked it.
They're just uncultured, man.
Like, I cannot believe, like, a pop artist, a hip-hop pop artist, released a single shouting out the gamers, and specifically the speedrunners, and the community was like, nah, I don't think that's the thing for us.
Whoa, he's gonna get me, dude.
Okay, I'm still making this. Yeah, some of these houses have little guys hiding inside of them, and they can kick your ass.
Holy frig.
Yeah.
Dude, shit.
Also, I'm probably not making this cycle. Ah, just barely made it. Cool.
Nice. Me too. Grim Reaper almost zapped me. I almost...
Grabbed by the Grim Reaper.
Grabbed by the Reaper. I'm already Reaper. Oh no.
Oh, do you remember like Far Cry 3? It's like we are. No, it's not Far Cry 3. It's Just Cause 2.
Oh, I
we
remember
are
Far
the
Cry
Reapers.
3.
We are the Reapers. And that's a joke. Nobody remembers Far Cry 3. Everyone was blackout drunk.
Oh, I remember, dude.
Ah, yeah! That's not good. Okay, so what you're supposed to do here is you're supposed to be on the right side of the arena. And you're supposed to knock down a bunch of telephone poles to hit Speedbuster's cannon and just completely obliterate it. And when she's trying to repair it, you go in for the kill.
God,
But that ain't happening because that's slow as shit. So I'm doing a slow strat here, which is you wait for the laser. Ah, I missed it. Okay. The laser cycle is not fully static, by the way. So if you get into the block at the very end of it, it will go like that. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to wait for it to basically just dissipate. It's a little bit earlier than you would expect. And you just run in a straight ass line. Don't even go towards her because it's a plane coordinate that you just got to be on, and you'll just barely make it to end actually triggering the fight because the trigger is literally just like be on this this axis. Go past this line. When is the porn novel speedrun? Well, the porn novel is not a fully released game yet, and the thing is, if you speedrun an alpha, you are dumb like the people who ran Hat in Time. Hey guys, we got an unreleased game here. We're gonna run it. My screen is completely black right now. What happened?
That was like the first year of
Hat in
speedrun.
time, yeah. Just hey guys, it's nothing but hat in time.
For that game. Right.
Anyway, we get a katana and we can turn this into Tsubaki 3, but it's super expensive and honestly, it does technically beat the DPS of Tsubaki 2, but it doesn't beat the damage per hit, which is what really matters for bosses. You can't stand that game. Yeah, it's like if Super Mario Sunshine was like worse and soulless. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I think Sunshine is a very good movement game with just the shittiest level design and game design I've ever seen. It's ridiculous how not good the level design in that game is. It's, like, really bad. Like, the thing that people remember about that game is the fucking Shadow Worlds, where it's, you know, just, like, you don't have floods, so you gotta actually parkour. And people are like, yeah, it's a little hard, you know, and then they,
Let's try.
then they try. Try so hard, so hard.
So hard. Drakengard 3.
That's, you know what? Linkin Park was really ahead of its time in shouting out Drakengard 3 before it got released. Was that a big titty girl in a coffin?
Oh, yeah.
Not on my
This is where
side.
all the physics budget actually went for that one.
Ooh.
Anime.
I got a
Kirk
response
himself.
from the Doshin Runner.
It's
They
been a
say, ooh.
Oh! Holy frick! Almost died, dude. Not. Maybe today. Gotta get out of here.
So if a Cooper or Amber was in Smash, because you know Amber would be the Echo costume or whatever the fuck they call it, what would their moveset be?
I think Amber would definitely have some sort of upper. Cooper would definitely have some sort of uppercut. They would just remix that uppercut into 10 different movesets.
Oh, so this is like, hey guys, we're Little Mac and we got only the same move, everything.
But Amber should definitely be fun in Smash. I mean, she has the harder mode. Like, come on, dude. Total badass.
And you know you can smash her.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, Cooper never does. Look at the cutscenes, bro. They just hug it.
Well, you know that's the non-horny release, which is unfortunately the only release they have.
Yo, you're gonna make it Grab by the Ghoulies visual novel? You should do it. You should do it. We can both ride it.
Hey
man.
guys,
Great.
it's Dogen Cooper here of Dogenzaka Hill.
Dogen Cooper. Oh yeah, Dr. Mario block's gonna be epic, man. Can't wait for that. In like 5 minutes, I'm gonna cut this feed and set you up.
3 hours of Dr. Mario. It's impossible to have that much to game. Also, Razor Flame Coon, since you run it, tell me right now, fever or chill? You get one choice. Time to separate the shaft from the wheat. It's like, also, I want to make a eugenics joke, because, you know, Dr. Mario and, like, virus and stuff, but, like, that's not happening. I'm a good boy. He won't make the joke. I'll just make a reference to the offensive joke I would have made.
Yeah, you know, it's easy, man. You don't want to make a joke, you just reference the joke, and it's okay.
Yeah, it's just like... Fortnite! There we go! I'm a gamer!
Oh no!
Well, I mean, my joke wasn't that bad. Come on.
Yo, when's the Fortnite speedrun block coming up, though?
When I want to clinically die.
Nice. So next.
Yeah, unironically, I'm probably just gonna, like, run to the restroom at the very end of this run. Like, not even, like, initiate the cutscene. Like, I gotta go. And it's like, it's not the, also, that's not what you do with the bike. It's got some poo-poo pressure going on right now.
Oh, dude.
My runs are a joke. I mean, yeah, I have no competitive world records left. Like System Shock, fucking Gonzo. Sonic ILs, all of them been boxed, but I still have a lot of number 2 times.
It's not number 1.
Not number 1.
Yo, 50 bits from Razor Flame. Thank you.
What else? What else did I get bopped on that I sort of put work into? Oh, Bomberman Hero, of course. Squid completely cucked me at that game. You know, it cucked me so bad that I actually am traumatized. Who else? No More Heroes, never had to wear in the first place.
I can never get ads to give me bits. It's the weirdest thing. I've tried so many times. I've tried so hard and got
so far, but in the end, Jeff Bezos is like, this is my money now.
Yeah, Jeff's like, sorry, bro, you had to watch the ad and you don't get any bits from it. Dumb idiot. Haha.
Woohoo! Gotta commit labor violations. Woohoo!
No.
Everyone's a contractor. Woohoo! No one gets health. Woohoo!
Independent business owners. I don't gotta pay them taxes. Bitch.
Mind their billionaires be like, hey guys, let's calm down and like you know, not get tax us too much. Come on, U.S. government, calm down. And everyone's like, yeah, well, not everyone, but some people are like, yeah, you know, let's stand up for the billionaires. They have it hard. And then some people be like, yeah. And then they, you know, donate to Elizabeth Warren or like, you know, literally anyone else except Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders has nobody who's a billionaire donor. Like, literally nobody. Shoutouts to Bernie Sanders, by the way. I, like, actually extremely hope he wins. Like, because, like, Elizabeth Warren's not really going to do anything. She's going down the Obama route of, like, promising stuff, but, like, even then, like, she's already capitulating, like, right away to be, like, the budget version of Bernie Sanders, and it's not so great. Hey guys, I'm the electable version of Bernie Sanders, even though Bernie Sanders is beating me in the polls. What's going on?
We should just get Justin Trudeau over here and have him take...
Well, that depends on the state, because, you know, Texas, like, that's okay. Alabama, it's encouraged. Try doing that in a northern state that wasn't in the Civil War, like as a Confederacy. Might be running into some issues there. You know, classic Canada.
I don't imagine why.
You know, I can't either. It's just like, you know, I'm so enthusiastic about costumes that I don't know how many times in my life I've done this specific costume.
Happy Halloween, motherfucker.
Happy Halloween, people. Papa Pia. You see, this is Halloween's not over until we say it is. That's what actually should have been the tagline of this marathon. But Two Worlds dropped the ball.
It's just a horror thriller monster marathon 2 HD, boy.
HD. Better than XD. Like, I always pause there.
Dude, this Warlock is like pawns. He has like 4 different modes.
Yeah.
Speed of glitch? Yeah, dude, totally.
Oh, there's a lollipop ball there, but like I don't fucking need it, so I don't pick it up. Haha. Woohoo! Hee hee. I'm a gamer. All right, so Stadium is really either extremely easy, or Stadium 2, I should say. It's either extremely easy or it is like cancer incarnate. That all depends on whether or not I take a random shot or two to the face. Because you see, you start off on your bike, and you actually can't dismount this thing. As long as you are boosting, it doesn't even matter how fast you're going. Just as long as the boost button is being held down, everything you touch, and his bike's extremely big hitbox, is a one-hit kill. So you kind of just like start by doing laps around the full like sidelines and outfield. Oh, I missed those guys because you want to get the outfield out first.
Ooh, right in there, bro.
Yeah, because there's like a bunch of waves and they all spawn based on certain things. Then you kind of just like go. That's not the direction I turned, but sure. Then you just go into the infield and then like clean up the diamonds. You know how it works. That's how baseball works when you try to kill baseball players. Also, what was I saying? Something. I was saying something. Oh yeah, quick turning into this game is actually a motion control. You gotta hold down brake for a fraction of a second, and you gotta flick the Wiimote. Not jumping, but flicking it.
military future.
It's very futural, yeah.
I guess we got JSRFHD, boys. Pack it up.
Is that a particle effect just hanging out on its own? You know what? I've seen a few of those. That's not a big deal.
Right.
Also, if you hold down the brake button, you can extend your quick turning a little bit. It's a little weird to do on HD collection, which is the version Raoul was playing earlier, also known as Heroes Paradise, because you can only turn in increments of 45 degrees. Here you can turn like infinitely. So like I could just do donuts all days. Also, that was a bad idea. I got shot.
Really close to grabbing me here.
You don't want to be grabbed by the ghoulies. You know what? I am like
Sure.
one shot away from being knocked off the bike.
Oh no!
I actually got to get
Oh.
this build up speed and like kite him.
So man, that's so easy. Yes.
That should be everyone. Ah, Christ. Alright, I'm missing one person. There we go. So now you can get off the bike, and you can get on the bike again if you want, but you usually just get off the bike. And now you go into the secret lair underneath the batter box. Anyway, you get a super short phone call here. Sylvia's saying like, hey boy, what's up?
The ranking match.
Is this one's going to be tough? You know, just go for it. And they're like, yeah. The speed up glitch. What's the speed up glitch?
Before you fight,
What's this tech?
the restroom.
That was messaged 4 minutes ago, but I didn't look at chat because I was busy gaming and shit posting with my mouth.
Oh, dude, I answered for you. It's cool.
What was the glitch?
I did. It's cool. Do it.
Also, yeah, I've missed this mask before, and that is like actually extremely bad.
God, oh fuck. I'm gonna die, dude.
Also, fun fact, if you're just mashing A as you're still like moving, you will not enter a circle transition prompt thing, no matter what you do.
Oh no, he still has his shovel, dude. Oh
You got the
god.
shovel. Anyway, this is Bad Girl. She's objectively probably the best fight in the game. Like, she's got a lot going on to her. She's a fun fight, but like right now she's kind of just taking the piss out and doing like bad patterns. So usually you just want to dark step her into the wrestling move. Maybe get a jump slash or two in if you can. But like battery management is absolutely key for this fight, as well as like positioning of where you are.
Oh yeah.
Fast Force 4 shit post. Okay. It's actually, the damage is pretty good so far. I would like her to go in phase 2 a little bit sooner. Please don't actually run after this. She'll try to sometimes run away from you, and I'm getting in her way and blocking her right now.
In full screen with just PVT speed.
Can you play Mad World? Yeah, when Laz bothers to do a single run.
If you don't see
Okay,
more
okay,
rules,
okay.
that-
So if I approach her right now, I will die. So I'm going to do that anyway. If she has one hand on the bat as she's crying, she will just instantly kill you if you get close. It's actually unbased. Alright, now she has a fire bat, and it has like AoE stuff, so it's a little annoying to deal with. Alright, I thought I was getting tapped by the bat there. That's glad I didn't. At Laz? Alright. Don't go to the batter box. Don't go. No. Alright, good. Alright, back up.
Ah, I should have made the title no more.
No,
ghouls.
she's actually crying. No, she's not gonna.
Oh!
I miscalled it. I thought she had both hands on her face.
Dang, you got owned, bro. Whoa, what's she doing there?
She's instantly killing you. Like, this is just instant. There's no coming back from it. Except, just start over the fight. Like, oops.
Oh man.
And then Travis shoots up a pile of blood, and he's okay. I actually am really surprised I misread that. I thought for sure I saw her gloves on her face. Because, like, her gloves are black, so they usually stand out pretty well. And I thought I saw 2 of them, but you know, maybe I'm just crazy. It's actually going to be a really good split otherwise. Fuck, I was going to say like 4 minutes. That was an extremely dumb time to try to recharge. That blood, yeah, pour me. Alright, come on. Wasn't sure if I was getting that or not. I sometimes try to go for that extra demon slash, but it's really risky. And I figured, you know, since it's not going to be a good split anyway, let's just do it. Damn, I could get it! Also, this song, Pleather for Breakfast, is extremely good. Big fan of this jam. As of, I am most of the soundtrack.
One jam.
I think she's in phase 2 now. Alright, she usually starts with the fire leap. No, she's going with that. Okay, like that, I can see, like, she's clearly got a hand on the bat still. The other one, like, it very much looked like her arm was bent and that her hand was on her face. Alright, also, I'm trying to block her from getting to the batter box, because if she does, she'll start hitting enemies at me, and they suck. Yeah, she's trying really aggressively to get there. Ah, you get tapped in the middle of your dark step like that, you lose the dark step and you can't do anything with it. Back up. Like there's both hands are on her face there. That's safe. Also, notice the fridge name, Chiller7. That is a reference to Killer 7. Another video game made by a different person. Also known as Suda51. Serious? A bad girl, are you really doing this right now? Alright, whatever. Yeah, one jump slash and she should down. Oh, 2. 3? Fuck, I'm not gonna risk it. Oh, she's got both hands on her face. Okay. And then she dies. Yahoo. Yahoo, I killed a woman. Yahoo.
Naughty girls need spankings.
And then Travis gets his ass kicked anyway, so, you know, Travis is living the good life. The living La Vida Loca, as they say to the gamers. Also, I love that because it's an insta-kill, it doesn't count as damage against you. So I still got the S rank for damage. Anyway, yeah, here's the body. There's the Chiller 7. There's the money chest. Ah, fuck. Unfortunately, I am going to have to do a free fight. This is really close, though. Damn. Okay, well. Also, we're only 17 minutes behind my splits. Like, it's almost worth it just getting the pizza butt itself as a backup, but like, that's like an extra 30 seconds just like going into K Entertainment and like getting that started. I'd rather just like risk it on the free fight, and if I fuck up the free fight, then whatever. But yeah, you ideally want to have your money route work out just so that you can pay the ATM fee for the final one right away, because that one is very important to pay right away. Other ones, not so much. You can just worry about getting the money later, but that one specifically you want to do right away. And also the free fight's not open. Yahoo! Really, it's not. I took a death and did an entire rank. That really didn't open in. Whatever. I'll just do this one. Did he wash his hands? Of course not. Travis is a nasty boy. Alright, this free fight takes a bit longer and it's a bit more risky, but which is why we usually don't do it. But alright, please. Alright, yeah, those guys, and then there are a few guys down there. I don't think anyone has a gun here, so we should be okay on that front. I'm holding over the D-pad in case I got a dark step. Also, free fights have a time limit technically, so you can't just like fully. I almost got hit there. Yeah, that was I mistimed that parry, or because you gotta just lock on to get that block that makes them step back, and then you gotta tap A. That's how you initiate the parry. But unfortunately, that did not happen. Also, where the fuck is my bike? I fucked up on this day. Yeah, I probably should have just done the pizza butt like I was talking about, but I wanted to save 30 seconds. But that didn't happen. Instead, I just got owned. Whatever, I'll just do a pizza butt 2. I don't need a pizza butt 3. Oh, what am I doing? Just drive off a cliff. That's not a cliff. That's a cliff, though. This is the big boy cliff. No, I need my bike. What the fuck are you doing there, Travis? End of the run is actually like really fun, minus like this half the stage to get there. But like the final fight of this game is, I did a pizza butt 3 anyway. Fuck it. The final fight of this game is pretty godlike. It's not like the final fight, because you got to get all the beam katanas to get the quote unquote true ending. But fuck that. It's literally just like grinding for like an extra 10 minutes to afford Tsubaki 3 and Tsubaki 1. Not really worth it just to do Henry. Although Henry is a fucking phenomenal fight, and We Are Finally Cowboys is one of my favorite video game songs of all time, but you know, no, haha. Two, 1, 0. You see, this is the part of the run where I've like kind of run out of shit to talk about. Like, even if I wasn't just like shit posting for half the run, like I would probably be out of stuff to talk about by now, which is one of the flaws this game has in marathon settings. It's otherwise a pretty, like, it's definitely a bit repetitive, yeah, but like I really do actually enjoy this game. Which is why I run it, which is why I've actively run my speed games instead of just not doing that. And of course now the free fight's there. Cool, cool. So it was a difference of like 2 minutes. Okay, so important thing. Travis is gonna fucking lose his bike for the travel to the next rank fight, which is rank fight 1, because we are number 2. And that makes getting there kind of a pain in the ass, but we have the sprint, which makes it better, and we also have a skip. Also, Travis just learns he's in a pyramid scheme, so, you know, he's having fun with that.
What?
Where is the thing? Where is the thing? Yeah, so it's like I could open up the map right now. Let me just do that. Not like a real speedrun. I gotta go pretty much all the way down south to get to where I want to be. And that's a hike. So we're gonna skip half of that. Also, the math behind it, I remember doing this a while back. So if you completely let go of your stick and just wait for your energy to recharge, it recharges twice as fast. If you just run with the stick and don't have the sprint button held down, it recharges half as fast. Which I think is like the normal rate. What am I? Swordmaster, yeah. So it's I think it's exactly equivalent. I can't remember the math because I did this like 2 and 3 years ago, but I remember doing calculus for it. Because, you know, that's how you determine rates. That's how you determine critical points. Woo! Alright, so we're gonna say fuck this job. No, that's I was almost about to start a new game. That would have been extremely bad. We're gonna break. By that I mean just cancel. It's like Travis like went on lunch break at the first day on an assignment. He's like texted his boss like, "Hey, I yeeted out of there. You know, sorry, just job sucked." Except we didn't even get that far, so we're down here now, which is honestly, in the grand scheme of all the menuing and you know, actually going into the K Entertainment, it doesn't save as much time as you would think to just like teleport halfway across town. But it's not too bad. There's an additional risky one you could do that's completely RNG based. You could do lawn mowing afterwards because you end up right next to the temp place or job center. So and lawn mowing has like about like a 1 in 3 chance to be at the south or at the area that's next to the bus terminal. Please boost. So like, if you got that 1 in 3 chance, it would save a few seconds. Otherwise, it's just no, because if you cancel a mission, when you take the mission, you gotta accept it, and when you cancel it, it will warp you to the site. So if you get the bad luck, which is 2 out of 3, you're gonna warp further away from your destination. If otherwise, you're gonna warp closer, and thankfully the run's not optimal enough to where we're gonna have to worry about anything like that. Anyway, the strat here is just boost, and as soon as you land, jump again. You do this right, you're not going to eat a single tick of your boost. Because if you manage to make your upward swing last a while, it'll be a range of frames for when... you'll basically just have like the accelerometer be at the spot it needs to be for like a second or two. And that's all you need it to do. However, hitting boxes, that's not quite what you want to do. You can hit them when landing, but otherwise, no. Also, you're supposed to have people chasing you here, but they don't account for the fact that Travis is going to do this silly shit. There they are. Also, yeah, actually, I'm going to just let my boost recharge, because I was not... They just die there! I forgot that happens. Yeah. Yeah, so you can't crash here. You can, like, sort of bail on the bike. Good luck, have fun. Thank you, Jupiter News. Thank you. But the thing that I'm thinking about is if you get hit by a firebomb that the bikers drop, or you drive through a tree, or a third thing happens, Travis will like, he'll kind of just do a giant skid animation that does do a little damage, but it's really not a big deal. It barely slows you down. Yeah, there we go. I think there's one more tree and then the section starts. No, it starts right now. Okay. So, laser time. This thing's a bitch. And by a bitch, I mean it's not a threat. Oh yeah, there's a tree in the middle of the section too. Alright, yeah. Okay, that wasn't the full bail, but it does like make you lose a bunch of speed. Now it's time for the bike. I've actually missed that QTE before, and that's one of the most painful things. He's got to redo the entire bike section. It's like 4 minutes. This one hasn't mom percented. Yeah, she's out of the house right now, so that's why. Okay, right, left, right, left. You must follow the words of Tiger Dan, who is the guy who ran the only gym in town until he died. But now he's a ghost. It's a Suda 51 game. Things don't really make sense sometimes. Also, he points directly to where you need to go. So also, there's so many particle effects on screen in this area at times that when the game tries to do a new particle effect, which is, you know, the giant floating ball projectile attack, it doesn't actually appear. This is a Silent Hill section? Yeah. It just stinks because you just run past the TIE fighter pilots. Also, I've heard the new Star Wars game is actually like really good, and I might be interested in doing that someday. But like, it would involve me supporting modern Disney and modern Star Wars, and I don't know if I want to do that. Even if I'm having fun, like, you know, I'm having fun, but it's problematic. Because like, new Star Wars, like, I don't even like old Star Wars. I think it's like mediocre at best. Except Episode 5. Episode 5 is like legitimately a pretty good movie, but that's about it. Zas likes everything Star Wars, so that's a little bit of a bias. But, you know, I'll take you on it. What the difficulty changes. Yeah, I heard about that. Like, it shows you exactly what's different. It's so based. Like, why don't games do that? Why don't more games do that? Anyway, here's Tiger Dan. You want to actually, I forgot the cue for it, or the reference point for it, but if you do a / just right, a high / just right into the cutscene trigger, Travis will both put his katana away and pick up and do the / thing at the same time. Literally the only reason. What, that it's... What exactly? Like, that you're not supporting modern Disney, or what? Because, like, it's a competing product to modern Disney? I know some people were like, you know, the social crowd. The social crowd of people who are warriors for under the mantle of justice, as they might be known. Where, like, there was some interview quote where the devs... Space opera overall. Space opera can be pretty good. But there was some like out of context quote where like, so why did you make the protagonist of this game male? And they're like, well, you know, we looked at like the current Star Wars, and you know the current Star Wars main character is female, so we're like, let's just do a guy, you know, let's not have like that. And everyone's like, oh, you know, you did only one girl can exist. That's it, people. One girl. That's all you get. Yamato is actually good. Trek is... I mean, Trek depends a lot upon whether or not you like the pseudo-utopia setting. But I think in general, Trek is a much smarter series than Star Wars. Because Star Wars is literally just like... Like, the movies are okay. But like, it's the extended universe stuff that make people care about it. And
I love you.
that's like, you know, going into the supplemental materials for it to be good, which, you know, starts getting, like, I don't want to start caring about that.
Trust your force.
A group of mates.
For the garden
Or
of
mate,
madness.
even. Anyway, yeah, that's Sylvia saying, like, hey, you're gonna get fucked. Because remember, the whole reason Travis got into this in the first place was to fuck Sylvia. I'm gonna kill 10 people, and if I do so, you're gonna let me have sex with you. And she's like, sure, sure. And then at the end, she bails, so. Anyway, this is Darkstar. Keeping up with the Star Wars references and the Star Wars talk. We're going towards the Death Star. I'm way underestimated, so I'll just let the cutscene play out a bit. This is Darkstar. He's got a lightsaber too, and he's got the breathing mask thingy.
Welcome to my castle. I heartily receive you.
Yeah, he says he's Travis's father. That's not true, by the way. But what is true is that his stepsister kills that's your stepsister. Your stepsister kills the guy who said it was your father, and now you kill her. And she is both a fun fight and a really awful fight at the same time, because she like auto dodges like most of your shit. If you try to wrestle, I'll try to get a wrestling move on her sometimes just to show what happens. If you dark step her, except at very specific points, you will not deal damage. Also, strat you basically want to use is like low charge slash, or just get lucky with what she does. I'm surprised I didn't connect. This is not going so well so far. So if you don't actually see the hit confirm and you don't actually see her health bar go down, you did not do damage. Because like you can parry her and she won't take damage. Like that. She took no damage there. I got a pad step off that? Seriously? I wasn't even meaning to do that. I just was like, oh, I got to change the camera around and roll. Alright. Alright, let's, oh, yeah, now she does ground quakes. Actually, knowing that you can pad step her, that's actually extremely helpful. Let me try that. That somehow... Alright, well, I guess I mistimed it. Alright, let's, Alright, check this out. Oh, no, I messed it up. Okay. Okay, so you gotta be really on the spot with your B press here if you want to stun her. Anyway, check this out. She auto retaliates against any attempts to wrestle move her, because you know she's an MMA fighter. That's her thing. That's how she's fighting you. Also, I'm really fucking low on health. I should probably watch it. I should have died there, probably. I know these are just health pluses, not actually like full health, but whatever. Please. Please, for the love of God, get me out of this corner of death. Alright, so I've not been doing the strat that you're supposed to do, which because it's actually sort of hard, which is just low charge slash and nothing but low charge slash. It's like actually sort of hard. Alright, that's my fault. Why is this game so based? Yeah. It, like, unironically, it's an extremely good game. Like, I'm not memeing about this. The overworld's a little dry, but, like, it's a very good game. No, Gene. Alright, I'll go for it. That was almost my death. Gosh, he's like one hit away from death. Also, we lose this fight, and we have to kill her in a specific way. Which is actually dealing damage to her with a regular standing attack. I did! Don't fuck it up. I did. Well, you know, it's a good thing I'm finishing under this man anyway. Yeah, oopsie. Haha. Woo! I was kind of goofing around there, but you know. Haha. Woo! Okay, now I get it. Now I'll do it. Now I'll do it. Now I'll do it the proper way. Alright, you want to be just out of her range and let her do this. And then connect. Ah, shit. Just missed it. You can do that as well. And that. Look how much damage that did. That was the first hit, and it's like maybe 1/6 of her health. It does eat up your battery like a motherfucker, but like, it's so good. Like, cause just auto blocking is gonna eat up your battery anyway. Gotta get that cheeky recharge in. Ah, I was trying to go for it. Okay, so that's basically just a... When she does that, her combo thing, it's kind of just a frame war to see if you're going to actually land a punch.
Hey, what's poppin'?
Hey, what's poppin'?
What's up, man? Fun of boss.
Yeah?
Oh, no.
Yeah, yeah. Ja, ja, ja. I don't know how I missed that one. I thought I was going to get that hit for sure, but okay. There we go. There's a lot of fun stuff you can do on Gene, but like, most of it is just like you want to do low church slash and that's it. Also, I'm out of battery, or about to be. I'm surprised I didn't dark step that.
So would you say time is coming up soon?
Yeah, time is coming up very, very soon.
Ooh, I'm gonna get ready on that.
Dude, I'm running out of battery. Gene, don't do this! My stepsister that I was probably in love with, don't do this to me.
Go back in, boys.
There we go. Alright, and time. So, Travis literally gets stabbed in the chest by a fist.
Damn.
And his heart's being grabbed.
A rip.
And then that
Grabbed
boss
by
we
the
fought
girl.
earlier cuts off her arm. And then we kill
Dang.
Gene. And then we win.
Holy moly, that was an insane No More Heroes race. I wonder.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to the other runner.
I wonder what happened to the second run that was after that.
You know, I think it was all okay in the end. And look, we're number
Honestly.
1. Marvelous.
Beautiful. Alright, we got some epic stuff coming up. We got a Dr. Mario block with Razor Flame. So stay tuned for that. Got any parting words for our guests at home?
Let me get Travis killed really quick.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, we can't view the real ending, which is epic, but you know, we
Also,
can view
did you
this
watch it
ending.
after taking shit in that bathroom?
It's finally
Yeah.
over. Can't a guy get some privacy? At least when he's taking a dump?
I'm afraid not. These fights
Oh.
don't work like that.
Ooh.
It's time to die, Mr. First Rank.
Uh-oh. Oh, dude, what?
You gotta
Look,
be
God.
shitting me.
You gotta be shitting me. Man, he takes off his
And now it
shirt.
goes to like a Star Wars thing, because yeah. But the true ending is that Henry comes and saves your ass, and he's like, okay, we're actually gonna fight now. He's like, yeah, sure, let's go for it.